Hello, guys. It's your pontiff here, Archie Luxury. Hello. How are you today? How are you going? So, guys, we had the birthday celebration. We had some really good birthday celebrations. And we had some good times. I had some really good times. So I'm happy for that. That was great. So I've turned 49. I'm going to reboot the weight loss. Yep. I'm going to reboot. I got to tell you, now that the birthday's over and the streamers have been pulled down and the last of the birthday cake has been eaten, I got to tell you, I'm a little bit disappointed with how some previous crew members just didn't even show up and say happy birthday, Arch. Didn't even show up, didn't say, hey, Arch, happy birthday. I know we got our differences, but happy birthday. Even Ari G came on and said happy birthday. And even that delusional fantasist, Perv Luxury, he sent me a cheeky super chat. Hey, Perv. That's Perf's way of saying, Arch, I love you still. That's Perf's way of saying, hey, man, you gave me my start. It's all cool. And I got to tell you something. I'm not going to name names. Somebody said something very interesting to me the other day, because I was chatting to somebody and I said, I'm a bit disappointed. They didn't even say happy birthday, Arch, after everything I did for them. And he said to me, oops, I just revealed it was a guy I was talking to. Yep, it was a guy who said to me, he said, Arch, you know what the problem is? I said, no, I have no idea. And he said, they've got Napoleon syndrome, short man syndrome. Both those dudes are under 5'4" or 5'4". They're 5'4" or under. I didn't even realize it. I'm 6 foot. 6 foot. I'm a 6 foot. I never realized. Oh, okay. Yeah. Is that a thing? And he said to me, he said, when a man is under 5'6", they're very conscious of things. I had no idea. And yeah, it's kind of, you know what? The guy said to me, he goes, Arch, they're jealous of you. I said, jealous of me? You got to be joking. He said, yeah. I don't think one of them is as rich as he pretends to be. And they both want to have stardom on YouTube. Yeah. So I don't know what to say. You know what? Let me explain it to you as nicely as I can. The guys who came on my stream months ago compared to the guys today are two different animals. Completely two different people. And the problem is money and fame. They had a bit of the pontiff's magic touch, and they went off the rails. And I got to tell you, they didn't even have the decency to say, happy birthday, Arch. Absolutely nothing. This is a very tough business. YouTube is a hard business. It's very hard. I welcome them into the brotherhood. I welcomed them in as part of a team member. I did some really good stuff for them. However, I looked at my business model. These dudes turned very nasty to me. I had to put an end to it. I've studied psychology at uni. You get the team to turn on itself and stand back. Been there many times. That's the way it works. I'm sorry. That's just how it works. I had to protect my business. I didn't want to do that, but I was left with no choices. See you later. Good luck. Frozen Yukoner, $2. Sunday afternoon with the Pontiff Whiskey Fund donate. Thank you, Frozen Yukoner. And I got to tell you, absolute bore, $2. Fame in their tiny entitled fishbowl. It is what it is. I don't really care. Speaking of turds floating through the sewer of life, I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you, another guy who was friendly with me, friendly a bit. He's decided to leave Team Archie. Okay. He's decided to leave, pack up his toys and leave. Timely. And it's funny this, they love you so much. When they first come on here, hey, Arch, I love the stream every day I watch. I've watched it for years. You're amazing. And I always get suspicious when people love you so much. I always get suspicious when somebody says you are so wonderful. You are so fantastic, Parnif. You're amazing. And what happened is, look, I like the guy. Timely was a good dude. I liked him. He was a good dude. I had no problems with him, right? That's cool, Then, you see these guys, they start getting into the same hobbies. He likes the pens. Yeah, I don't mind chatting to him a bit. Yeah, I'll have a chat to you there. And sure enough, then all of a sudden, you know what? He was sending me free. He's going to send me a bottle of ink because I'm so wonderful. He loves me so much. I'm such a cool guy from a cool family. And then, you know what happens? Then, I was friendly with him. I chatted to him a bit. That's okay. Then they turn on you. Then they stick it to the Kleiber. You got messages. I'm on if you want me today. New strap. Send me some pictures. Posting ink to you this week. It finally came in. I said, okay, cool. And then in the kibosh, he goes, I've always been about talking watches and having fun, not big on the drama. I, as a viewer, is getting sick of the drama. You've always been good to me and haven't given me any grief about nothing. But so now he's telling me how to run my fucking show. Fuck me dead. And then he says he's taking a break. No worries. Then My spies send me photos of him on other channels. You know what? Just fuck off. You know what? Just fuck off. In the suit, you can stick your fucking ink up your fucking asshole. You know that? Stick your fucking lousy ink up your fucking asshole. You know that? That's the way I see it. Stick your fucking ink up your fucking asshole. Okay? That's the way I feel about it. I didn't even ask you for ink. I didn't even need your fucking ink. Stick your fucking ink up your asshole and don't come back. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. We got a super chat from Bear Clooney. Bear Clooney. Bear Clooney watches $50. Happy belated birthday, my dear friend. Thank you, Bear. From Bunny and I. Sorry I was unable to attend as I was traveling. I will join you very soon. Wishing you good health and happiness. I will always cherish our friendship. Thank you, Bear. I love the Bear. You can say whatever you like about the Bear. He's always protects me. Okay, guys, if you'd like to come on, click on the link I am posting now. Click on the link and we can certainly chat. Let's have a look here. What do we got happening here? And just before I let some people on here, I've had a bit of a think about this. You know what? It's probably best if I give him some time away from YouTube. I think YouTube is very hard on people. YouTube is incredibly difficult. It's incredibly savage. If there's any types of mental health issues, YouTube is the worst place you can be. And I think he may need some time out. That's my honest opinion. I think he needs some time out. So I want to give him some time out. Okay, we got Mike the Snake.
The cars are struggling.
Mike, how are you? You got to turn that background noise off, Mike. Turn that background noise off.
There you go. It's off.
Hey, Mike, what's going on, man? I got to tell you, Mike, it's all up and downs today, you know. I got to be honest with you. This YouTube is a hard space. People come on, they stay with me for a while, and then they start to get funny.
Well, I hope to stay with you for a while.
To get funny. Here we go. We got Ethan. We've got the background noise as well. Hello, Ethan Fragrance. How are you?
What's up, man?
Hey, man. It's great to have you here. How are you going? Tell me this.
Man, you know what? I'm sorry you got so much drama going on your birthday, man. It sucks.
Don't worry about it. It's good for the super chats. It's a business. It's good for the super chats. If we didn't have drama, I'd have to create it myself.
I watched just now. I just watched about 10 minutes of the Austin Daniels stream with Marcelo.
Yes.
And man, it is just those kids. They just really are in their own delusion over there. It's crazy.
Yeah. Their channel is... Look, I don't want to criticize other channels. Paul Silesius, $5. Happy belated birthday, Arch. I was not able to participate because I went to New York Watch Show. Sending PayPal gift your way. Love you, Arch. Thank you, Paul Silesios. And one more, absolute ball. Mike was legendary yesterday. Thank you, Mike. Marcel, what's happening, Marcelo? What's happening?
I'm sorry I was late. I'm actually running to the shop to
no,
do
that's
the
okay.
setting nicely with the camera. And also today I need to get out around 10 o'clock because I have a dentist. So
no, what is this okay? You sent me a message. Is this okay? What happened to this?
Did I? I said I think basically rumors that I understand that he's in a hospital or something, and
Yeah, he
some
is.
people
He is
actually
just
laughing of him.
yeah. I think, to be honest with you, I think we need to give him some space. He needs some space. It's not becoming on YouTube. YouTube is hard. It's hard. He really should not be doing that. No. Just very quickly, we got Weezard. Hello, Weezard. How are you?
Yes, hello, my mighty pontiff. I just want to start off by saying that that I have
How
the
about an
utmost
apology
respect.
for what you said the other day, Weezard?
Pontiff, I have the utmost respect for you, your
That's not
community.
quite what you said on the other stream.
I just, no one respects you more than me, Pontiff. You're a wonderful man, and I would never betray you under any circumstances. And let's just get on with the show.
Yeah,
Whoa,
okay.
whoa, whoa.
Paul Salesius, thank you so much, Paul. You're a great guy. I love Paul Salesius. He's the guy I met in Singapore for the Paddock show. And he's a really nice guy. Really nice guy. He had the world time in platinum. Lovely guy. Let's have a look here. We got PG $5. Archie, to add to the drama, last night I was with my wife and she called out your name. What does that mean? Why you do this to me? Well, look, I can tell you this, man. I haven't left anywhere. We're in nanny state lockdown. So it wasn't me. It definitely was not me. I can say that. Skippy the bush kangaroo. Here we go. Skippy, £2. Help, Pontiff. I've fallen down a mine shaft. Tut tut. Thank you, Skippy the bush kangaroo. What can I say there? I got to tell you, Weezard.
Pontiff, with all due respect, Pontiff, I tried to warn you about that timely behavior. Some really disgusting activity from him. I'm not happy you were pressed at all.
Yeah,
And I would
I had a bit of
also,
a
for the
chat to him.
second time,
You know what? These people, they love you. You know, this is what I find happens. They love bomb you. They come into your life. Arch, I've been watching you for years. You're amazing. You're fantastic. You're the great. And I think, oh, shit, what the fuck are you? Okay, fair enough. I'm amazing. I'm great. I don't believe any of this shit.
Pontiff,
And
it's all
sure enough,
these suck-ups in the community, Pontiff. They all say wonderful things about you, and they do the exact opposite. And
yeah.
just want to remind you that I would never, under any circumstances, have anything bad to say about you or your wonderful community. And you are quite possibly one of the greatest humans to perhaps have ever lived.
Thank you. Thank you. PG, $2. Arch, you know this is not the wizard, right? No, of course it's the wizard. That's the Weezard. Look, he's got his magic. That's his room. That's the Weezard. That's Weezard. That's Weezard. That's the Weezard there. It's all absolutely good. Marcelo, man, that sounds great. You're walking to your shop. You're in central Tokyo. It's only 8:20 in the
Yes.
morning, Marcelo. What the hell are you doing up at this hour?
Give you some respect that the others don't. To have some drink with you.
Man, it's so early. It's so early, man. It's so early.
Marcelo, my boy, you did a man's job, Marcelo. You did a man's job.
Yeah, good job, Marcelo.
Wow,
I watched
Those fucking snakes.
I wish I would get a bit of respect from the real wizard like I'm getting from you.
Hello, Weezard. You're wheel Weezard. This is the
I am the real
Weez.
wizard, my pontiff, and you
Not
are the
that
OG.
the plastic guy, that
That
plastic
plastic
clown.
guy is a fucking clown. That plastic, and that
Yeah.
fucking green room or green shroom or whatever his fucking name is. He's a fucking piece of shit, pontiff.
Yes, I gotta tell you, man, we love you, okay? I gotta tell you, we love the Weezard there. Absolute bore, $2. Ethan writing romantic limericks he should share. How are you going, Ethan? What's going on in your world there? What's happening in the fragrance world?
Well, to be honest, I'm getting my lessons together for this week of teaching. So I figured I'd sit in.
No, that's
talk
good.
to you guys.
How is the teaching going? You enjoy it?
Yeah, it's great. It's really good.
Yeah,
Getting
that's
a lot of
great,
students.
man.
The thing is we have a lot of teachers that refuse to come back to in-person classes. They would just want to
Oh,
keep teaching online. So I'm one of like 3 teachers that came back to do in-person classes, and all the students want to come back to in-person classes. So I'm
Of
getting
course.
all these students.
Yo,
Yeah, of course.
Ethan, man, you're a
Well, that's a
good-looking
good
young
thing.
man there. I just want to ask, what fragrance do you wear when you go in for the kids?
Huh?
Nah, don't worry, man. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, how's the fragrances going there? Any good new fragrances?
Yeah, you know what? This one, it took me a while to get into it, but I'm starting to like this one. It's Dolce & Gabbana, the one. I don't know, for some reason at first it just really.
What should you do if you get given a fragrance by a person and you don't like it?
What's that?
If you get given a fragrance by a person and you don't like it, should you tell them?
Well, I think you should immediately throw it against the wall right in front of them. They won't do that again.
Hey, Archie.
Yes.
Archie, can I?
Hey.
Archie, can I show you something?
Sure, show us.
I want to show you the coolest bracelet ever in the whole world.
Okay, let's have a look. Da-da-da-da. Okay, what's that on?
It's on a Seiko.
Seiko? It's a Seiko bracelet, or what sort of bracelet is that?
It's a Uncle Seiko bracelet.
Yo, Panta, if you got some Pantas sending in some donations of some kind.
It's
Okey-dokey.
made by Uncle Seiko.
Okie dokie. Bell, AC. I just took a jumbo poo and missed the start. Thank you, Bell. You don't think you missed much.
No,
Paul
that's life,
Salesius,
Panta.
Birthday PayPal just sent. Keep it up. That's great. Paul Salesius is a great guy. I gotta tell you guys, I had a I thank you, Paul Salesius. What a great guy. Thank you so much there. I do appreciate your kindness there, Paul. I gotta say, guys, seriously, you know what I'm saying? The whole thing is this YouTube gig is very hard. It's not an easy gig. It is difficult. Believe you me, this is a difficult way to make a living. It is difficult. It is hard. It is nasty. It's mean.
Yeah.
It's rough on
You're
the
not going to
psyche.
believe. You're
Yes.
not going to believe this. I forgot a kind of a screw that connected to the arm boom. You're going to trip with me back home. I'm going to go
Yeah,
home.
that's
I'm going to
okay.
take
Yep,
the
we'll just put
motherfucker
you on
and-
mute there. That's fine, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I gotta tell you, it is difficult. Life can be difficult there. Tell me this, Ethan. I got
Yeah.
an interesting fragrance. My wife got me a really good fragrance. It's in these new funky bottles, man. It was pretty. It's got a nice smell. It's a very lemony smell. It's got a nice. It's a lovely fragrance. I'm very happy with it there.
Yeah.
So
What is it?
It's a Cartier one. I'll get it out in a minute.
And you're obsessed with those Cartier fragrances.
I have a favorite fragrance. It's called L'Occitane.
Yes.
Moxitane?
Yeah.
Moxitane. Okay.
Pantif, I'm going to be sending you some very special wizard-scented fragrances in the mail. They smell like the bottle. It smells like the fragrance. It smells like cigarettes and cardboard boxes.
Hey, that sounds cool, Wizard.
Hey.
Your friend, your friend who used to come on, he's completely deserted the ship. He's told me he doesn't want to come back. He's not interested in drama. He just wants
Pontiff,
to
which
talk.
one is this Pontiff? I don't. Who are you talking
That
about?
timely guy who.
Yeah, I warned you about him. Pontiff, he's a
Yeah.
fucking clown. I saw him coming a mile away.
Yeah. I always
And
always
with all
worries.
due respect, Pontiff, I expected more from you, Pontiff. I thought you'd be able to judge him, but
Yeah.
Pontiff, no one respects me more than you.
Yeah, I
Or
gotta
sorry,
tell you,
no one
man.
respects you more than me, Pontiff.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, it's a nasty, nasty world. It is very, very nasty in the YouTube place. Any watch talk? What's the watch talk for today? What's the watch talk? Has any of you guys got some watch talk for me today? Let's get some watch talk. What's the watch talk? Wizard, any watch talk? Marcelo, any watch talk? He's on the streets of Tokyo. Look at this. It's amazing. This is the streets of Tokyo. Is there any watches? Is there any watches you can see in the wild there? Can you see anything in the wild? Tell me that.
Actually, they spot a Rolex.
Just spotted a Rolex. Look at that. He's going.
Another
So you're in Tokyo. You're not in the CBD of Tokyo. How far out from the CBD of Tokyo are you? Or you are the CBD?
one. Well, I am like, I'm. We're talking about, let's say, Shibuya is 2 stations away.
Okay.
Episode is actually 1 station, or let's say 15 minutes walk.
Yeah.
Like, I am really pretty much in the center. Trust
Well, what
me.
sort
I'm
of
in the
Ferrari is
center.
that? Look at a Ferrari there. What Ferrari is that next to you?
Yeah, we just.
That's a
I tell
California
you.
or a Portofino.
It looks
Portofino,
like a
I think.
I think that's
Corvette.
Austin Daniels in that Ferrari after all that stream money he's making.
I tell you now, actually it's morning, so you might see a bit more normal cars, but normally you see a lot of
Oh, that's a nice
in this
BMW.
area.
I met a guy
Yeah.
yesterday wearing a Patek Philippe.
Is
at
that
the
right?
at the grocery store. He was wearing an offshore.
That'd be an Audemars Piguet Vacheron. Sorry,
Yeah.
offshore. Audemars, AP.
AP, exact. Excuse me. It was offshore. I noticed the octagonal bezel.
Yeah. Do you say anything?
I did.
Yeah,
I introduced myself and asked, is that an AP? And he said, yes, it is. And he was a polo player,
Oh, I see. Wow.
and he was all dressed up in his polo outfit.
Holy
He plays.
shit. Ramsey, $5. Will we see DJs in cases ever again? What about other models? That's a good question. We see Datejust. Marcelo, do you see Datejust in the ADs now?
No.
No.
Only the, how we say, the women's ones, like the
women's.
I think the 34,
28.
the 28, and only two-tone, by the way. Not even
Only
stainless steel.
two-tone. Oh, I see. Two-tone, yes. That two-tone ladies. Yeah. That's still a good watch. Two-tone ladies. Oh, we've lost him for a little bit. I gotta tell you, man. The Wizard. It's
My Pontiff, my wonderful Pontiff, how are you going today, sir?
Hey, that's very good there. I gotta tell you, man, when are you getting that Milgauss, Wizard? When's the Milgauss? What are you looking at the moment? What's new on the streams?
Well, Pontiff, I'm looking at getting a RM, a special wizard-themed RM,
Yeah.
and we're looking at 400,000 to 500,000 US dollary dues, as you say over there down under.
Holy shit!
Wizard. I gotta tell you, let's have a look here. I'm just gonna share something. Let's just have a quick market wrap. It's Monday morning in Australia. Let's have a look here. It's Sunday for the Americans. Let's have a look at this is Vintage Watch Co. What's good on the specials at the moment? This is the new. Let's see. Have a look. What is looking good here? What's looking good? What do I like? Da 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 da. Portuguese is on hold. Yeah. Mille Migli, nah. IWC Pilot, no. They got a 6694. Holy shit. Just under $4,000. Yep, they've gone up a lot. They were a nothing watch. Now that's a Pam. Shit, they're expensive. We got a Tudor Black Bay 4150. That's not bad from a dealer. 4150 from a dealer. That's not terrible. Look at that polo. That's so 80s, isn't it? $9,000. Holy shit. A vintage Rolex Air King 4350.
What's that white watch with the black bezel in the bottom left corner?
Oh, that's an AP offshore Royal Oak 31. This is Aussie dollars. That's actually not terrible. 31 and a half. 2008.
That's a sharp watch. I would wear that.
Yeah, yeah, I think that is. Look, it's a lot of money, but APs are never cheap. They are
Yeah.
never cheap. That's
They're out of my range.
yeah, that's actually you know what? That's quite a nice watch there. The servicing on these things is very dear. That's the
30
problem, is the servicing.
35 grand is half a Pantera.
Yes, indeed there. Let's go and have a look. I tell you what, let's have a look. Let's have a look at my good friend. This is my good friend Shani. Shani, the watch gallery. That's the one, my friend. Oops. Or maybe watch gallery. Just watch gallery. I'm just calling it up, guys. Let's have this is European watch gallery. That's the one. Let's get it up. I'm just getting it up now. Just out of interest there, what's he got in his window? What's this? He's got a Graham. I don't really like those Grahams. Omega. Yeah. Oh, he's got a Rolex. That's a head only. How much is that? It doesn't say. Nice IWC Portuguese calendar in gold.
What's that
Shit.
asymmetrical one at the
Look
bottom
at
right?
this. Look at this. I tell you what, man. Look at that. The Vacheron Overseas chronograph, 33,000. I remember a mate of mine bought one 2 years ago for like 14 or 15,000. Shit, those days, because that's the Gen 2. That's a Gen 2. This is Aussie dollars, guys. So it's about 30% cheaper than American.
That's the watch I want. The 4500. 4500.
Yeah, the 4500 is no chronograph, just the plain three-hander.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's that great a watch, to be honest with you. I've never really FP Jaune 70 grand. Holy shit. It's a Sovereign. Hublot, nothing there. Look, that Omega DeVille. You know what? That's not terrible. 60,000 for 2001. Yep, that's my friend's watch. That's MJT, and that's MJT's Oyster Rolex Yachtmaster Oyster Flex. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, those still there. Jesus, I tell you what. You notice that pocket watch hasn't moved. The demand for pocket watch is very small. That's quite. I thought that was reasonably priced. But it's just very hard to shift. But yeah, what can I say there? What's going on? Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. A watch gallery. Let's have a look here. What's he got? Look, sold. Look at that. There's a three-hander. 4,500, Mike. The snake. Look at this.
Oh man,
It's
there's my
sold,
watch.
man.
That's my watch.
I don't really like him, Mike. I got to be totally honest with you. I'm not a big. I'm not. They're. He's got a
Now, is
code
that a Gen
1159. That's sold as well. Shit, he's. I like that up down. Look at that. Look at that Lange. 32 grand Aussie. Shit, he's got a Paddock. Paddock alert. Paddock alert. Paddock alert.
Pontiff,
Pontiff.
you don't need any of these watches, Pontiff. Your collection is as good as they get, Pontiff, and you should be very proud of it.
Hey, just look at this. I want to show you something. Look at this. So I actually like for 32 grand. I reckon that Lange 1815 up down. Da 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 da. Look at this. Annual calendar exactly like mine. 32,995. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look. What is it? Shit, that's the same as my one. Undated warranty papers, likely dating to late 90. Yeah, that's right. It's got papers. It's got box and papers. Look at that. Yes, it's full set. Full set indeed. Yep, that's a full
Wow.
set, baby.
Pontiff, it's a dud. Pontiff, it's a dud. Why on earth would anyone buy that piece of crap?
That's it, man. I tell you what, those are rising because these were 25 Aussies, now 33. Shit, that's the money. No mention of a recent service. No mention. The box has gone a bit funny too. No mention of a recent. The interior is badly. Original box. Carefully worn in its life, unpolished since arrival, with fine hairline marks, noticeable undercloth. That's okay. That's quite a beautiful thing. Look at that. It is gorgeous.
You're gonna need
33.
to
Shit,
service
that's
that.
it's not that bad. I've got one. You get it for servicing would be about $1,500 US. Shit,
That's
look at
not too
this.
bad.
1815. Look at this. Sorry, 1931 tribute. They're now 13,000. Holy shit. They've gone crazy. Crazy hippos. You know what? I quite like. You know what I like? That guy, Green Room. This is what I reckon, Green Room. Look at this. 5,000 bucks.
That fucking green shroom. He's a fucking clown for what
What do
he
you
says
think of one
about
of these?
me.
Like, this is kind of affordable. What do you think? A
Yeah,
three-hand
Pontiff. It's not my
IWC
thing,
pilot watch.
Pontiff.
Kind of generic looking.
Yeah, but it's kind of it's kind of this is Aussie dollars, semi-affordable. You know what I mean? Affordable, man. I want
Sure.
affordability.
There's lots of watches that are affordable that look better than that, though.
Let's take a look. We'll go to David SW. David SW. Let's go and have a look at David SW. For you Americans, this is in US. Macaroonies. We accept crypto. We got new arrivals. Let's have a look, guys. He's got a glass. He's got a 12,500 for a bluesy. Shit, the GMT, funnily enough, the GMT from the same era is more money than the bluesy. What do you think there? 17 for a Batgirl.
That's a bit
Man,
high.
Pontiff, these prices, they're just fucking crazy, Pontiff.
No, that's I don't know if they're that crazy. That's market price.
I'm buying a brand new Submariner in a month, and I'm gonna pay the price.
Yeah, look at this. We got even the maxi case has gone up a fair bit. 12 to 13,000. Nice Air King there.
Not a big fan of the maxi case.
No, it's okay. Okay, yep. Let's have a look here. What's he got? I quite like this white Milgauss. That's 11,000. See, it's. I like the white Milgauss. I reckon that could be worth taking a punt on.
Is that a blue Milgauss just below it?
Yeah, he's got a blue one.
Pontiff,
for 13.
the blue Milgauss, it's the one to get, Pontiff.
That's the new card as well. It's got a new card, so that must be that's under a year old. That's why it's a premium. 2021. It doesn't get better than that. That's 2021. Is that
what the new card indicates? Yeah,
I can see the card there. See, so it's a 2021. I mean, that's you're going to pay a premium for that. That's for sure.
So if you have a card that's green and half white, that means it's 2020 or older.
No, it's different cards they had there. Look, it's normally these cards are dated. Like this is you just that card is the newer card. I thought that card came out in 2020, but look, these are so crazy here. Look, that's a beautiful watch. That's a beautiful watch. A lot of money, but hey, this is the market price. There is no stock at Rolex. You can't get anything at Rolex. You've got to come to that real. Look at this here, Pandas, 38 US. See, I'd probably go. You know what, Marcelo? Where's Marcelo gone? He's gone. Hey, Marcelo.
I'm here.
You know what, Marcelo? When Pandas have gone 38 US, I'd rather get a solid gold one. What do you reckon?
I'd get a white gold one.
I think it's a good idea.
I mean, this is crazy. These are high money. This is the market. SR Bell, $5. AC, have you ever visited the home of a 10-year-old Korean boy and bought a McDonald's? I don't understand that reference.
I think that was for me. I have on multiple occasions in exchange for, well...
Okay. Let's keep going there. I got to tell you guys. What's the next thing? I got to tell you, David SW. This is what the prices are. What do I like at the moment? You know what? I think what I like at the moment.
Like this.
Explorer 1. Would you go Explorer 1? I like them. They're kind of cool. Explorer 1. They're not cheaper. Nothing is cheap. Nothing is. What's Cellini? Would you ever go Cellini? Look at this. Cellini. I don't know. It's hard. It's very, very hard, guys. It's hard because. Okay, what you got in Paddock? You still got that ladies one. I've been trying to spruik that for a while.
Oh, fuck. This thing's still going. Interesting.
What's he got here? It's
first time I'm using this boomer.
What's that watch?
Is it working?
In the middle there, the green one.
I'm going to see.
Yeah, that's a little bit small, that one there. Just hang on. We got a super chat. SB, $5. Arch, I just got a Omega Pro Prof, new old stock in white, and people stopped me in the street to look at it. It was cheap, 5,000 US. What do you think?
Wow, that's a great deal.
I actually like the Pro Prof. That's an amazing watch. It is a
crazy watch.
It's very big and heavy.
I considered one.
Wizard, what are you doing, Wizard? What's new with you, Wizard? Give me some gossip.
Pontiff, I've got some Rolex pens that I'm going to be sending you in the mail as a token of appreciation of as for how wonderful you have treated me, as a thanks for having me on the show, and ultimately as a 49th birthday present for you, Pontiff.
Hey, thanks, man. No worries.
Nice.
The Wizard Snake. Let me ask you this: you're going to get a Rolex soon?
Yes.
What are you getting, Snake?
I'm getting a brand new Submariner.
With date or no date? What are you going for? Steel or two-tone?
I'm gonna get a steel date, 41 millimeter. I think I'm gonna get the date.
Good.
I think I'm gonna get the date.
Yeah.
Wow. Actually, this shit look awesome.
I'm gonna pay out the butt. I'm gonna pay out the wazoo for it, but
how are you going to get it? How are you going to get it? Because that's a hard watch to get, Mike. Have you got contacts or what?
I have a jeweler that I work through who gets me anything I want.
What's the market price for that?
I'll probably pay between 15 and 16 for it.
Yeah, 15 and 16. There's no bargains in Rolex. That's a very hot watch. Do you know how many men would love to have that?
Pantof, you got some punters sending in some money there.
Super chats. SB, which one? What's the next one there? Tell me the next one.
Oh, fuck me, Dad. This looks
I don't know,
awesome.
Pantof. It's your show, man. I don't
Neo,
know.
$5. Hello, humanity. Hello, Neo. It's great to have you on the stream. That's really cool there. Thank you, Neo. Neo's a great guy. And we've got Divine Insurgent, $5. Which world leader do you think has a very neat watch collection? Vladimir Putin is a fan of Lange and Soon. Yeah, it's funny. The tyrants, they tend to have better stuff than the normal people.
Yep.
I see.
That's how it goes. It's I gotta tell you there. I gotta tell you. So a sub date. Have you spec'd it out? So you've spoken to your friend. When are you getting it? 15, 16,000. So this is going to be a one and done for you for a while?
The longer
Yes, it will be. Right now I have Pelagos. I have a
Yeah.
Speedmaster. I have my James
Yeah.
Cameron. And
15,
then I'm gonna,
16. Yeah, that's the go. Just looking at David SW.
and
That's
then,
the go. 16.
I'm getting
Actually-
the 41 millimeter sub, and that will complete my collection for a while.
So when are you getting that? How soon?
I'm getting a settlement, and
Oh,
it's going to take about a month. And
That's for
as
the
soon as-
fire?
soon as- in about a month.
That's because of the fire, or
Yeah. It took 4 years, but I'm finally getting a partial payment for my losses, and I'll be receiving the rest in about a year. But this next installment will allow me to buy basically any watch I want.
so what made you choose the sub date? Why did you choose that?
Because it was part of my old collection, and I want to replace the watches that I used to have. Well, I had one before.
Yes. You didn't have the
And-
41, but did you?
No, but I'm buying all new now.
Okay.
And I really like the 40. I like the larger 41. No.
Here we go. JBIDX. Mike the Snake, ever think of picking up your A&P certificate? You said you were looking for a new gig. What's an A&P certificate?
I think that's a aircraft mechanic.
Yep.
Yes, I have. That is something I've considered.
Beautiful. That sounds great. It's
Yeah.
so
Airplanes are
15,
really crazy.
16,000.
You
16,000.
you can't work on your own airplane. Anything done to an airplane has to be
certified. I like. Do you ever watch that Suzy Air? There's a place in Indonesia. They have pilots, and they fly for Suzy Air. They fly these caravans. You know the caravans. Cessna caravans.
I'm not sure about the caravan.
Actually, I have a super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. Neo, $5. After contemplating on your life during your birthday celebration, what words of wisdom would you share with the universe? I think the best advice I can give you is don't trust your best friends. They come and go. It's like a sewer of life.
Pantof, you can always
Fuck me, Dad.
trust your good friend, the wizard, okay? I would
Keep your
never, under
friends
any
close.
circumstance,
And
betray
keep
you.
your enemies closer.
Actually,
Yes,
could you do
Marcelo.
me a favor? Could you drop
Yes.
again the link? I'm going to take the link from the laptop, if it's okay.
Yeah, sure. I could do that for you. I just posted it now.
Wow, thanks. Then I'm going to close this, and I'm going to connect from here.
Friends need to prove their friendship over time.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing. Absolute bore, $2. Do height restrictions still apply to NYPD? No
Pontus, I
idea.
used to be a member of the NYPD back in Brooklyn in 1992, and I had to, it was a tough job, Pontus. It was tough.
Mm.
I would think so in New York.
New York's a lovely city. Have you ever been to that beautiful park, the big park in New York there? That's an amazing park.
Archie,
Central
I want to
Park.
try. I want
Yes.
to try to make
Central
a test.
Park.
I want to
Yes.
see if it were going to work. I'm going to ask for request in and still stay in here. I want to see if it's possible to put myself twice, just for
Sure,
Isn't
sure.
for a test.
Isn't it
For
called
sure.
Central Park?
Central Park. Amazing
think.
spot. There we go.
Holy shit!
What's wrong?
Barcelo's on 2 cameras at once.
It's
There we
fucking
go.
amazing.
Huh.
Marcelo in stereo.
Yes.
You can actually yourself.
He sounds like the Borg from Star Trek.
You a Star Trek fan?
Oh, I love Star Trek. I love science fiction.
Look at that.
Are you a Star Wars fan as well, or just Star Trek?
Oh, I love it all. You bet.
DV in LV, $2. Green Room. Wizard is more entertaining than GR Room.
Fuck.
That fucking
Yeah.
little green shroom. That's what I call him. He's a little punk. He's a
I have a question.
he's
for
a nothing.
everybody.
He's a punk. He's a bum. He's a
Archie, I feel
nothing.
so professional.
Hey,
Has
man, that's
anybody-
great.
Has anybody ever been
Maybe I
to
need to
jail?
flip it. Maybe flip it is better. I'm going to do like this. I'm going to study from you. I'm going to do like you.
No
It seems I
worries,
have,
man.
similar
That sounds
equipment.
cool. That's a roadie mic, is it? Roadie
Yeah,
mic
yeah, yeah.
stand.
The mini one.
And did you get a roadie mic as well?
Yeah. I think I have the same mic as you. The
Yeah, that's a
mini.
good one. That because I had another mic and it didn't balance well, so that's why I got the roadie, and it was much better.
Okay. I think this road, the arm is a little bit screwed up because I cannot make it nice smooth like you straight. It's actually going with the
Yeah,
angle.
it is a bit like that. It's very kind of. You got to play with it a bit.
Archie, I'm curious. Has
I think I know
Has
what you
anybody on the panel right now ever done any jail time?
Yeah, I have. I have.
Have you done jail time, Mike?
Oh yeah,
What
yeah.
did you do jail time for?
Yeah, it's a story. When I was, during my years of doing
Homelessness.
drugs, I stole.
Oh, I see.
I stole some gold coins from my mother,
Shit.
and I felt so bad about it that I went and I turned myself in
Yeah.
without my mother even knowing.
Yeah.
And the guy, the officer had never seen that before. He called my mother and she said, "Yeah, they're gone." And at the time she was angry, so she said, "Yeah, I'd like to press charges." And then the next day she dropped the charges, but the I forget what it's called. The main guy picked up the case because it was over $2,000. It's considered grand theft, and
Yeah.
I had a terrible public defender.
Yes.
He didn't mention that I turned myself in, and so the judge gave me the full maximum sentence, and I did a full year in jail. First offense. I've never done anything before, and yeah, that's my jail story.
So tell me this. That was an awful experience? Absolutely worse than you thought, or did you sober up inside, or what was it like?
Well, yeah, I mean, you had to clean up.
But when you came
Yes.
out, did you go straight or you went back onto the drugs?
Oh no, the day I got out, I got loaded.
So why is that? Why is that? Why
Well,
is that?
because in my heart, I wasn't ready to stop. I was in the middle of my. That was 1994.
Yeah, it's such wasted time, Mike. You know
Oh
that?
yeah, no, I believe me. I agree completely. There's a 10-year wasted section of time in my life that I you know, I feel terrible about. Um,
Actually, here's a good comment in the comments there. Has anyone ever bet $100,000 on one spin at the roulette table like Anthony Farah did at the MGM Grand Las Vegas at IWJG last weekend? TPG bet on black and got black, doubled his money. Jesus, when did this happen, guys? Is that true? You're not allowed to
That's
film
true,
in the
Pontiff.
casino, I don't think, are you?
I don't think so.
True, Pontiff.
Shit.
I
bet on-
lost all respect for that guy.
Anthony,
Yeah.
that Anthony's a fucking bum, Pontiff. He's no OG like you are.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, you've never been married, Mike, have you?
No, I've had a number of long relationships, but
What do you see the future for yourself? What do you hope to do? You want to get your watches back? You seem like a very determined guy. What's the thing? Maybe a sales role would be good for you.
I'd be a great car salesman. I'd be a great watch salesman, jewelry salesman.
Yeah.
I used to own a bicycle shop. I owned the very first mountain bike shop ever.
Wow.
In 1980, Point Raised Bikes opened up, and I bought in 1985 as a 1/3 owner.
Yep.
And I did retail till 1993, and then I got in a motorcycle wreck, and that's when I started my habit. A little before that.
Actually, I'm going to have with you a sparkling one.
No worries. You do what you like there. No worries. That's cool. Saber. Mark 42, 2 pounds. Ethan looks like the lead singer of Radiohead.
Pontiff, I absolutely love our wonderful friend Marcelo. The
Yes.
problem is that I don't understand what the fuck he is saying half the time. I don't know if anyone else has that problem. I think he's a great guy.
His microphone is very loud.
Archie,
It's cool.
I love you so
Man.
much, but 1 year from now we're doing this and I'm going to be alcoholic.
No worries. That's cool, man. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, don't have an alcoholic one. Yeah, that's good. Good idea. Good idea. I gotta tell you guys, seriously, Mike, you've lived an interesting life. What lessons would you learn if you're doing it again? Don't touch drugs.
I agree.
Mike, usually it's for the pontiff, but this is for you. For your new life. Cheers.
Thank you.
Yo, Marcelo, is that bottle that I sent you in the mail? It's a good bottle. Very expensive. The wizard had to pay out. It was worth it.
I had a childhood that was kind of rough, and things my parents did sent me sideways.
What happened?
Well, my dad was off fucking other women, and my parents kept their fighting away from us. We had no idea, and so I was told by this guy that my dad visited. He came in and said, "Oh, it happens to the best of them." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Oh, your dad, you're getting a divorce. Your parents are getting a divorce." And I just was like, "What?" And that's how I found out about that. And there were a number of other things that happened.
They're not together now, your parents, are they?
No, they've not been together since since I was 15 years old.
I see. And so that you found that very hard at 15.
Oh yeah, my two younger brothers were too young to really realize it, but that divorce really sent me sideways. I was going through puberty and trying to find my identity, and I instantly became the man of the house, and it was rough. And then I met a girl and got into playing punk rock music, and then eventually got into drugs, and I was racing motorcycles at the time, and I crashed. I broke my back and my neck and my tailbone and my shoulder, and the doctors wouldn't give me any pain pills because they saw that I'd been using heroin. They saw the marks, and so I said, "Well, I know where to go. I know the doctor to go to," and that started my habit.
Oh,
And
that's no good there. Would
No,
you, Archie
it's
Luxury
terrible.
live stream, ever put 100,000 pounds, 185,000 on one spin of the roulette wheel? How about you, Jamie
I
Opulence?
would with somebody else's money.
I gotta be totally honest with you. No,
With somebody
No,
else's money, I would.
I would probably say that the most I would put on one spin would be $500. That's about the most, and I don't even really like to do that. I got to be honest with you. I'm not really big. The gambling doesn't really. I set up a TAB. I said not a TA. I set up an account with these bookies because they gave you a free $100 worth of credit if you set account. I thought I'll give this a shot. And I realized it was so fucking hard to win. Horses, there's 7 horses, or how many horses there are in a race, different odds. Shit, it's hard to pick a winner. And because it wasn't real money, they gave you these credits. It had to go through 2 or 3 times before you could take it out. And I just thought, this is the most shit thing I've ever seen. This is crap. And
with all this COVID time, gambling doesn't really light my fire, but I took the time to study basic blackjack strategy.
Yes.
And also betting strategies.
Yes.
And I have yet to go to the casino and use them, but they allow you to take in a little card that shows the basic blackjack strategy. It's not like not allowed, and it.
Yeah, they love systems gamblers. Believe you me, they love somebody with a system. Man, GB $2. Did Ethan ever get a van or comp database? I doubt it. Did you get a van? What's happened, Ethan? Any vans?
You know what? I was talking with another old school guy with some tech money the other day.
Yeah.
And he says the same thing you guys say. He's like, you need to keep a database.
Yes.
I don't know.
Hey, my Pontiff, I gotta go. I gotta scram. I gotta get out of here, But before I go, I just want to say that I have the utmost respect for you, your channel, your wonderful community, sir. And I gotta go. And as always,
No problem.
You're the OG.
Talk to Marco to come in. Tell Marco to come in to say.
Fuck
to
Marco.
say hello.
He's a fucking clown. Fuck.
So, how old are you, Mike the Snake? Someone was asking how old. You're 50-something, aren't you? 56?
I'm 54.
54. There you go, 54.
Yeah.
Do you feel that in your 50s, like, the opportunities are less, or you don't see any difference?
No, I think my
Archie, super
opportunities
chat.
are as high as they've ever been. it's just that COVID and my health issues have really kept me at home.
Yep.
And
Neo, $10. Archie, this has been a long, joyous, celebratory week. You deserve some time off. The community would be accepting if you wanted to cut this stream short. Hint, this dude is too... Oh, I think they're talking to you, Mike the Snake.
well, I'll stop.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll just stop for a little bit. I'll let me just talk. Oh, let me go and get the fragrance. Let's see if we can wake up Ethan. I'll be back in 1 minute.
All right,
Go and get the fragrance.
I'm right here. I'm listening.
I'll go and get the fragrance. 1 minute, guys. I'll show you this new fragrance I got. 1 minute.
I always wait to the last minute on Sunday night to do all the stuff I have to do for the week.
Sunday night. I am on fucking Monday.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
I
am in
apologize.
the future.
I don't mean to be depressing. I apologize.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, man, you turn this thing into an AA meeting over here.
I'll change topics.
Oop.
You gotta tell us about some of the badass shit you did to get into trouble in the first place.
Oh, well, yeah. Then we get back into the depressing shit.
I just dropped sparkling wine on my
You couldn't
submarina.
have been all depressing at the time, or you wouldn't have. I mean, you know, I got into drugs too, but I had a lot of fun times. You know.
I am still into drugs.
Okay, here's a story. A friend and I were looking for a place to shoot up, and we found an overpass, a freeway overpass,
Yeah.
and we jumped the fence, and we were behind the sign, and we were shooting up, and my friend fell out, and he fell all the way down onto the freeway, and got run over by a car,
Okay.
and was horribly injured. And when he came out of it, he used to be right-handed, and when he came out of it, his hair turned curly, and he was left-handed after that.
Holy
I
shit.
think ambidextrous would have been funnier.
Archie,
Okay, let's have a look here. We got some just very quickly there. We're kind of moving the show along here. We're getting some complaints, so I'm just going to move it along. Ethan, let me talk to you fragrances. I want to.
Yes,
So
sir.
this here, I'll tell you what it is here. This is what it is. Cartier L'Envol.
Oh,
Cartier. Sorry.
yeah. The thing is, you gotta, when you go out to a party, you gotta bring the bottles so people know what you're wearing.
Yeah, look, I got to tell you, this is interesting. Look at this bottle. Very, very cool. It's flip.
Wow. Yeah, just like Terre de Hermes, huh?
Yeah,
yeah,
it's very
Hermes actually
interesting.
do that. Yeah.
And it's got it's an amazing scent. It's a very mild, lemony. It's got a bit
I'm
of
going to show you
citrus
guys
to
what I
it.
like.
You like it, huh?
Oh, I do. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's 100 ml. It's beautiful. It's just unusual. You know what I mean? I like some unusual stuff. I don't always want the one fragrance, you know?
Yeah, no, I feel you. That's why I got 50 of them.
But I got to tell you. So what is happening in the fragrance world, man? Any interesting stuff
my
in the
gosh.
fragrance?
You know what, man? The other fragrance people, their videos have become so homogenized. It's just every day.
Arch, this is
top
my
10
favorite.
sexy
I love
fragrance.
this one.
Oh, what's that, Marcel?
I love
Oh, that's
this one.
Chanel. Allure.
I get the allure.
Allure homie.
I love
That means
this
for
one.
men. Allure
Allure
for men.
homo? What?
Lure homie. Homie means HOMME. Homo.
Okay. He's trying to attract the homo.
Allure.
Allure is fantastic. That's expensive. That's
Yeah,
not
that's
cheap.
good.
I love this shit.
That's good
I
stuff.
love it
And they've
so
also got,
much.
I used to have Allure Sport. You know that they have Allure. They always branch out. You know what I mean?
I
They
have the spot. The spot has a magnetic lid, actually.
Ah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
just the
yeah,
grey
it-
one. The grey.
Yeah,
I had-
I'm
it's-
going to use it now. I love this shit.
Ethan, tell
Yes,
me this.
sir.
How is the vac cleaning business going? The vent cleaning business?
Well,
How's it?
So
Archie Super Chat.
we're working every Friday. I got my My best friend from college works with me. So
Cameron, $5. Cameron R, $5. Ethan reminds me of Lee Van Cleef. Ethan, any opinion on Aqua
I've
de
actually,
Parma
believe it or not,
Colonia?
I've heard that before.
Actually, what do you think about this? This is actually finished now. This this
Versace.
Versace one.
Yeah,
Did you like this one?
Yeah,
Look,
you give that to your teenage son, you know.
I got a Versace, you know, the Versace, very, very unique.
It's kind of sweet.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
little,
they're
it's a little
cool.
immature, you know.
It's a little, yeah, I think the Chanel is classier. Believe
Yeah,
you
definitely.
me, if you put that Chanel on and you're meeting the girl for the first time, you're going to go to the Love Hotel.
Well,
Yeah, they love that one. Man, this is
30, you gotta
Also, Chanel de Bleu. I love
Carol.
the Chanel de Bleu.
okay. I'll try that. I will try
Yeah, that's
that.
I love Chanel. That's expensive. Problem with Chanel is so much full
Well,
retail price.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. We're talking about let's say 150, almost $200.
That's a lot of
But,
money.
Yeah, but that guy talking about you have some perfumes like 500, $600. I mean,
Oh,
I
that's
think this is-
ridiculous.
yeah,
That's
this is
like the
good enough.
Creed. The Creed
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
ridiculous.
I think this is.
I bought the whole range of Chanel for my ex-girlfriend. Every one they make.
Actually, I smell the gray. I think this is better. The Chanel is better in my opinion.
Then what? Sorry.
I smell actually the gray. I think the Chanel is better.
Then what?
The
Sorry,
Creed.
Chanel is better than the what?
The Creed. The
Oh,
Creed.
then the
Yeah.
Creed.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, well, Creed a couple years ago got sold to a big multinational. So it used to be this, you know, generational
Exclusive.
family business, but it's not the same Creed anymore.
But yeah, the Chanel is better. I actually like it. I get.
so tell me this:
I'm-
you're working on a Friday. You're doing the vent cleaning.
Yeah. So we did 2 jobs. We made about $650, and then we had a third job. So we get to the guy's house, and I had a mask in my hand
Yes.
because you know, you never know with customers.
Yes.
And so this big guy looks like he'd be friends with Mike. He comes out and he says, "What do you got a mask for? What are you, a Democrat?"
Oh shit!
And I'm not. And it's funny too because I'm like, you know, a pretty pro-Trump guy, but it was a little
You can't
weird.
say that. You
Yeah, it's
can't
a
say
little
that.
weird way to come off at first, you know. So anyway, we go in this guy's house. I give him the estimate. He's got like 5 vents in every room. So
Oh,
the price
fuck.
the price is high, you know, it's higher than he expected. So he takes us into this room in the basement to look at the
Yeah.
furnace. And in this, beside the furnace, there's this little room, and he's got TV screens everywhere. And my partner's face is on all the TV screens. Like he caught video of us coming in. It was creepy, man. So the guy
he's
had
got-
like he had guns everywhere. But he
Did
ended
you get
up-
the job?
No, I told him the price, and he kind of freaked out, even though it was only $100 more than he expected. But
How much
yeah,
did you
we
quote
had-
him?
yeah, I quoted him 400. He was expecting 300.
Tell him to get fucked.
That's what I said. I said, "Well, shit, this is a third job of the day. I want to go home, so you can take it or leave it."
And what did he say?
He said, "Have a nice day." So that was
How
fine
come
with
so
me.
stingy? Why so stingy? You want a good job, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's the difference between 300 and 400. And we got the job from the first guy, and he told him how much his house was. So he expected his house to be the exact same price. I told him,
It
"Listen,
depends
dude,
on how many vents you've got, how big it
Exactly.
is. But I mean, fucking hell, that's just that kind of SR Bell $672 AC. My girlfriends, you know what stinks? Advice. My girlfriends, you know what? Look,
you gotta tell her."
look. I think you just have to shower. You got to shower. Just general hygiene and that, there, man. Maybe time to move on. Let me ask you this, Marcelo. How are you going there now, man? Your business is is it going okay?
Yeah. I mean, today I don't expect much because I.
How
just
did that
said
customer?
it-
You said you had a booking the other day. You had a booking.
Yeah. It was supposed to be for today. My wife did a mistake, and in the end they canceled because she she couldn't call back the credit card. Yeah, but now we actually fixed it for the future that this kind of mistakes will not happen. But it's okay. It's okay. Tell you the truth now. You're
Yeah.
talking about business. I am amazing in love with this kind of armor. I fall in love with this thing.
Hey, that's fantastic.
And
Sirocco Sales, $5. Pasha de Cartier edition Noir Eau de Toilette or Bulgari Man Wood Eau de Parfum. There we go. Look at that. 2 recommendations. He knows he's on the boat. He is on the boat. He's doing very well there. I got to tell you guys, seriously, the whole watch front, I got to hand it to Mike. You want to watch. What other watches do you have, Mike? What do you have? I can't quite get it. What do you have? What do you have? What do you have?
I have a James Cameron version 2, brand new.
You got that now?
Yes.
At Super Chat.
You don't wear that?
Yeah, I wear it. And I
Omar,
have
$5. Look at the bright side, Arch. If you keep rolling with this crew, you will be paying a lot less taxes next year. It's the Marcello show featuring Archie. Hey,
Archie, I actually did.
Oh shit! It really is the Marcello show.
Oh, I just got for a minute there. Sorry.
Archie, thank you for the
Archie, you asked what watches I have.
You got the James Cameron Mark II.
I have a brand new Speedmaster Man on the Moon.
Yeah.
Archie, Super Chat, you did that one?
Yeah, we did that one.
I have a Tudor Pelagos.
Tudor Pelagos.
And then I have a number of Seiko watches. I have a Pogue.
Yes.
Which is a famous watch that went to space. That was given to me by my father. He wore that flying F-104s in Vietnam.
Wow.
Your dad went to Vietnam.
Yeah, he was a fighter jet pilot.
Holy shit.
Yeah, my family has a long history in aviation.
Well, you can't be too hard on him if he divorced your mum. He was having a hard life in Vietnam, man.
Yeah. He never talked about it, but I've heard from other people. Well, I came after that, so he never talked about it. So I really don't have any information on that. He never mentioned anything about it.
Can we see any of the watches, Mike? Can you show us the watches?
Sure. I'll be right back.
Yep, thank you. RD, 2 pounds. Marcello, stop
just a
jiggling while talking so we can hear you.
I'll be right back.
Okay, no worries. Let's get them out there. Let's have a look. I got to tell you, 4 very interesting man caves. You've got my man cave. We got Ethan's. Look at that. Looks like I like that scarf hanging up. We got Marcello's bar. I think the only improvement I can give you, Marcello, you want the light behind you, not in front of you.
Yeah, because
because look at mine. I got light behind the camera. See, that's the secret. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you want.
Maybe if you try closing those blinds, just see what happens, Marcello.
No, I can do like this.
Let's all adjust our lighting.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's have a look. Holy shit. Look at this. Mike the Snake. I want to see the watches, Mike. Let's have a look. I want to see your watches, Mike. Let's get the watches. Let's get the watches on here and have a look.
Archie, I have actually something funny. I mean,
yes.
I complain. I mean, I am extremely upset about the perk, the jerk. But,
yes.
But I actually found out.
Speedmaster.
Just 1 minute. Just one moment. Let's have a look here. So let's have a look. Just hang on. 1 moment. We've got to focus it. Focus it, baby. Focus. We need to have some focus. Pull it back a little bit. Slowly. That's it. We got it in focus. So this is your Speedmaster.
Very nice.
And you got the big box with that. Is that right?
Yes, I did.
How much did you pay and who did you get it from? Tell us the story.
I bought it from the AD here in the town down the road. And,
any discount? No. Very hard to get discounts
I can find the receipt right now. Hold on.
No, that's okay. Just if you know from memory.
I paid about $5,000.
That's not bad. Very quickly, £5, £8. 8 pounds. We've got 9 pounds. Arch, I always shoot straight with you and always have. Fike, Snake, Get, Marco, JJ, Tim, Lolex, Jeff, ABC, and extras back. Look at live stream from 6 months ago to compare. By the way, happy belated birthday. Hey, man, thank you. And I apologize. You were not, he's not the spy. He was not leaking information. So, yeah, I did say sorry.
Those guys suck. I mean, just from an outside viewer, I don't really care that much, but those guys kind of suck. I think they're going to fizzle out anytime.
Yeah. No, that's exactly it. Marcelo, what were you saying there, Marcelo?
Now it's a little bit better. Okay. With the light.
Yeah, no, it still looks the same to me.
It's
But
okay,
okay.
it's okay.
Look, you don't have to solve it today. We don't have to solve it today. So that's your Speedy. Do you love your Speedy, Mike the Snake?
Oh, I love it just as much as I loved my old Speedy.
That's the same Speedy I got. Do you ever put it on a like on a leather strap, or you prefer it on the bracelets?
I like the bracelet, but I've honestly never worn a strap.
Oh, I see.
I've always worn bracelets.
You keep these in, Mike.
That's why I like that Vacheron 4500 so much, because the bracelet is such a masterpiece.
Oh, yes. Yes, it's integrated type bracelet. The next watch, what are you pulling out here, Mike the Snake?
This is my Pelagos.
Oh, the Pelagos. Let's bring it up there. So that's
nice.
it's not a left-hand drive. This is the standard right hand.
It's standard right hand, blue, Smurf.
Yeah, that's actually quite beautiful, that. Wow.
This is titanium, and it's got a very special buckle that has springs in it that allow for your wrist to expand.
Oh.
The Pelagos is an awesome watch. It stands above the Black Bays. In my opinion. That's why I bought it.
He still has a sticker on there.
I do.
Mr. Tudor, to you. How are you, Mr. Tudor?
What's up, Archie? How you doing?
Hey, man, thank you for coming on. We're just trying to fit in with the new
I just
crew.
bought this watch.
There's always a bit of teething, okay? There's always a bit of teething. It takes a little bit to get the thing happening. We got some good guys. We're trying our best. Don't worry, guys. We are trying our best. And I got to tell you something, right?
I have a very unique watch.
Yes.
This is called eGuard.
Oh, it's garbage. I've seen those eGuards.
I know.
I've seen those. Yes.
But,
Timepiece Fund, $5. Triumphant story, Mike. I was a motorcycle crazy in my 20s and 30s as well. Randy Marmola was the bike racer, and Ayrton Senna was the car racer I loved.
Ayrton Senna is my hero.
Ayrton Senna.
Ayrton Senna, by the way. I am Brazilian.
Ayrton Senna is my absolute hero.
Wow. See, I'm a Jack Brabham fan.
You know, Ayrton Senna was a big safety fan, and he actually boycotted a number of tracks because they didn't have the proper guardrails and things. And he got talked into racing in the race that he was killed in. He didn't want to race, and he begrudgingly went ahead and did so, and thus was killed in that crash.
The only driver that used to drive manual.
Oh, is that right?
This is my James Cameron.
Holy shit. So I don't understand one thing, but Snake.
Yeah.
Do you really need a sub if you've got the James Cameron? That's kind of the biggest, baddest watch. Do you wear that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I wear all my watches.
What are you wearing on your wrist at the moment?
Right now, I'm wearing my Seiko with that cool aftermarket bracelet.
Oh yes.
That's because I had to go out today. we're having a
Susan Chesterfield III, £1.80. Ignore
we're having
showcase.
flash floods in
He
my
is
area.
clueless. Thank you. So tell me this, Mike. The good watches, not the garbage you have got there. We've seen the Speedy. You got the James Cameron. That's the blue dial, isn't it? That's the. Can I
Yes.
just bring that up again? You got it there, or it's putting it away?
Actually, this is the new one or the old one we have?
He's got the Mark II. I think the newer one. So you got the Pelagos, you got the Speedy, and you got the Speedy, Pelagos, and the James Cameron Deep Sea.
You don't
You know
need
what? I don't know if
Yeah.
you need any more. Do
Those
you really
are-
need
those
any
are
more
my
than that?
three- Those are my 3 watches. Those are my 3 nice watches.
Mike, Marcelo, what did you think?
I think he have already enough.
Does he need a GMT? Maybe instead of getting a sub, I would say, why don't you get a GMT, Snake Man? That's what I would say.
Yeah, a nice GMT could be very...
Like instead of getting a 41 sub, you could get a Batgirl or a
Or
black,
maybe a
black,
two-tone.
black on the
Or maybe a
pre-owned
two-tone.
market.
Maybe even a two-tone can be nice for him. He doesn't
Honestly,
have
I
nothing to go.
kind of prefer the
Super
sub.
chat, Arch.
Absolute bore. Mike is an interesting guy. $2. Yeah, he is interesting. He is. We got Sirocco on. Hey, Sirocco, man.
How are you, Archie?
I'm going better than a concrete boat with a bit of rebarb problems. Okay.
Super.
So let me ask you a question, Arch.
Yes, thank you, sir.
So how many of the same boxes is too many boxes? Do you really need the same boxes of the same watch? Or do you get rid of them?
What do you mean by that? I'm not quite with you.
Let's say you own 10 tutors. Do you really need
Yes.
10 tutor boxes?
Well, you need a box for every tutor you own, don't you?
Well, I
Archie,
plan
super
on
chat.
I plan on owning these things, but I don't think I'm gonna, sell all of them.
Ryan,
why do I need all these
$2.
boxes?
Just 1 minute, I'll give you an answer. Give this crew some time to grow. Showcase. No, Showcase is a good guy. I like Showcase, but you know what? It sometimes takes a bit for the crew to go in. I want to do a special car video with Mike the Snake. I want to do a separate one. We're going to do this in the next couple of days. So I got some great potential here. We've got to get the new crew in. Where's Green Room? Green Room, come back. Green Room, come back. I miss my Green Room.
What happened to
Greenhome have to come back. I'm tired of seeing super chat all the time.
Yes,
Archie,
you like
have to
Green
come
Room,
back.
exactly.
Archie,
Yes.
the only reason I have all of my watches in their boxes and cases is because it's fire season here, and I have all of my belongings in a
Oh,
pile.
you're paranoid.
ready-
He's paranoid of a fire. Anyone
Oh,
comes
yes, I
close with a
am.
cigarette, he's throwing buckets of water at him. I don't blame you. Let me
Archie,
say,
I just want to say
Say
thank
this.
you. Look what you did to me. I mean, I started with headphones like a mature. Look what happened. I feel like a
hey,
podcaster.
you got a
professional.
whole
This is-
studio there. Let me
This is
just show
because
you
of
something.
you.
Let me
This is
just
because
show
of you.
something. I'm going to show you something. So we're just talking to Mr. Tudor. Mr. Tudor, you know what the answer is, Mr. Tudor?
Wow.
You need to keep every box for every watch. Okay, so what I've done is, see,
Exactly.
those 4 Pateks, they got similar boxes. I have glued a photograph of the watch onto the corresponding outer
Oh, that's
box.
cool.
Because I'm very scared if once I die, the kids would not know which box goes to which watch. And
Understood.
so I got to be honest with you, Mr. Tudor. Why would you? The problem is too, each box is not the same. There are some slight variations. There are variations.
Well, I got to
Okay.
tell you, the boxes that I have, they are completely identical, all purchased this year.
If you look underneath them, they've got a unique number. Are they seriously all the same number?
You know what? I don't even think I ever looked underneath the box. I know there's some felt there, some
Yeah.
smooth
Yeah.
Look,
material.
I would say to you, you'd be crazy to get rid of those boxes, because those boxes, you might sell them or give them away, or I don't know what you're going to do with them. But
I keep the receipts and the cards and all and the booklets in my boxes, just like they came
yes,
from the AD.
yes, no, look,
Yeah.
I would say, Mr. Tudor, you'd be crazy to get rid of even Sirocco, who's got a very limited space on the boat. He's got a dinghy tied to the back of his boat where he puts all his boxes in, right? And he's even put them in plastic shopping bags in case any water could come in.
I do have them vacuum packed.
Actually, when you,
I have
Yeah.
all,
You know, I
all
was
the boxes for all my watches, and they're all vacuum packed.
Yeah, vacuum seal them in one of those food vacuum sealers.
That's
Yeah.
it.
You know,
gotta tell you-
I did spend some time today. I went ahead and inventoried all my watches in a spreadsheet as far as
Yes.
where I bought them, how much I paid for them, what the serial numbers were. I even have the business cards of the salespeople that sold them to me. I keep it in the box.
And that's fantastic.
all
Green
that.
Room, we're honored to have you back, Green Room.
Have me back. Look,
Have you been working, Green Room?
look. The reason I'm not on camera, I'm just drenched in sweat from all this mowing I was doing earlier this morning.
I got to
and,
tell you, your other sidekick who came on, he decided to part company with me.
Yeah, I'm still coming to terms with that. It's a very shocking.
Yeah, because I know you guys were close. You came in at the same time, and this is the whole thing, Sirocco. They love you. They tell you how it's like date. You know what? Can I say that? I just want to say this. I find YouTube is like dating. It's like you go out on date, right? You meet somebody who they said, "You're so wonderful, Arch. You're so handsome. You're so wonderful." You think, okay, this date is so fantastic. You think, okay. And then what happens is suddenly, a couple days later, they say, "Oops, sorry." They just completely ghost you, and they don't ever want to talk to you again. And they
Yep.
throw it back at you. It's. They make some comment. They never made any comment when you were in the friendly phase, but they come out and say something, and you think, "What the fuck? I thought you were so wonderful. You thought I was so amazing. You loved my sense of humor. You loved my smell. You loved the shape of my balls. Everything you loved about me." And then you come out and tell me, you know what? I don't like that. You know?
Guys, I'm gonna have a whiskey.
That's okay, man. You help yourself.
Super chat.
Susan Chesterfield the third, £1.80. Timely was boring. Timely was boring. Yeah. We know
I
which
was
Timely we're
surprised to
talking
see that
about.
he-
We're not
he
talking
jumped
about
over
the
someone.
Doctor Who. We're not talking about Doctor Who Timely. We're talking about the other, the Aussie.
The Aussie.
Timely.
Yeah.
Yeah. He decided
And who's
he
that
was,
chick?
he was so friendly to me. He was going to send me some ink for my fountain pens. I got some spare ink for you, Arch. I bet you that doesn't turn up. And I don't care. You know what? You can stick your ink and put it up your fucking ass for all I care. I don't need that. I don't need, I'm not a fucking Jehovah's Witness. I don't need the love bomb. And then I go all crazy. I've been around the block a few times, sunshine. You would have seen that, Sirocco, with a boat the size of yours. You would have had that happen a few times.
I had it happen with my last boat, not so much this boat. Especially, I remember one chick, we got on very well, and then suddenly it was just like someone flipped the switch. And she loved the boat, and then she went, "No, I don't love it anymore. It's claustrophobic." I went, "Yeah, okay, fuck off."
RD, £2. What happened to Timely? He sent me an email. He decided he didn't want drama in the community. But all before this, you're so wonderful. Thanks for having me on. You know what? I don't need that shit. I really don't need that shit. I don't need it. Don't need it. Good luck. That's okay, man. No harm.
Sayonara.
Don't let the door hit your ass on the way back. I got new crew. And when these guys leave, I'll have another crew afterwards.
Yep. Life goes on.
Crews are easy to come by, Archie.
Yeah, you know, Mr. Tudor, it's an honor to have you on. I love that accent of yours. Where are you from?
I originally from New York.
Okay, great. And
yeah.
you're a true Tudor aficionado. You love your Tudors.
I am. I'm
It's
sad
funny
to
you
say,
say that.
I'm addicted to it.
RD, 2 pounds. What a fiker. Let me tell you that. I got to tell you, I was actually looking through. I wake up in the morning and I put on my 10 by magnifiers because I can't see a fucking thing. Is that funny, Sirocco? You know, when you get older, suddenly I've now got to wear fucking 10 by magnifiers to fucking see anything. Right?
Sorry, I
don't talk about this. You just make me depressed. I all the time need to buy new glasses now. Jesus.
And it's got to have nice lighting, otherwise I can't see a fucking thing. Anyhow, I was going through Facebook in the morning, and you know what, Mr. Tudor? I realized something. I reckon you could very easily have a Tudor collection. I would have a Black Bay 41 Burgundy. I would have a Pelagos because the blue, right?
Great watch.
I don't know. I debate you on that one. What I would do is get the LHD because the LHD has so many more features.
Yeah, I would also have a Monte Carlo. I would have the GMT, Mr. GMT, the Pepsi Light. I would have, here we go, Showcase watches, £1.80. Mike is a real man. Fikes up, hands up, move on, moves on. Thank you. Thank you. Let me say this to you. I reckon I could have a Tudor collection. So I this is what I would have. I would have Black Bay 41 Burgundy, Black Bay 58 Blue, Tudor Pelagos, and I don't want the left hand because I'm right-handed. It's no good to me. I would have a GMT Pepsi. That's Pepsi Light.
Well, you get a couple of features. You know, you get
Monte
the roulette,
Carlo.
the roulette
I would
date wheel.
I would disagree. If you have a collection with so many watches, have a lefty watch is okay, just for the fun of it. One lefty, you know.
I tell you what I would do. Also, I would have a Hydronaut and an Iconaut. I would do that.
Oh my gosh.
Check out the model called P01.
I love the P01. Actually, I would put
I like
a P01
it too.
That was a prototype. I've actually seen it in real life. Just hang on.
It's really rough looking.
You know, for the first time yesterday, I wore my the 925, the Black Bay 58 925, the silver case.
A little bit of treat for you guys there.
Oh, right. Turtle, this is for you.
Was a plastic cake?
It was a turtle ice cream.
Actually, my son's birthday next weekend. That's the reason. He wanted a Freddo cake because we're going to get a Baskin Robbins one. But, he wants a Freddo. That's okay. You want a Freddo one? It's cheaper. I'm happy to do that. No worries there. Let me just say this to you. I think Tudor is such a cool brand. You could do that. You really could. Ryan Vlogs Live, $2. Your views on Tudor Black Bay Steel. Pull it up. Black Bay Steel.
You know, the left hand Black Bay 58 has like a faux patina on the loom. It's already kind of yellowed out.
Not only that, but it's the Pelagos line. It's all blue loom as opposed to green loom, like all the other Black Bays.
Oh, the
right?
Pelagos shines like the sun at night.
I love.
But not only that, the back case is engraved with a unique number. So, they say it was limited, but they haven't stopped producing those things. And the second thing is you get the red black roulette date wheel.
I wouldn't mind getting one of the silver ones.
Archie,
well, you know what, Arch? I wore my 925 yesterday for the first time, and you can't confuse that watch with any other Black Bays that you own.
Where is the Tudor? I'm trying to find the steel Tudor. Where is that Tudor? Where is it? Where is it on their site? Where is it? Where
What are you
is
looking
this
for?
baby? Pull up the Black Bay steel. Black Bay steel. Where's the Black Bay?
It's in the
What?
steel and gold area, S&G.
Oh.
By the way, talking about left watches,
You know,
Would you get? I'd get a bronze as well. I'd get a bronze. I reckon I'd get a bronze.
The Buccara.
I don't want to pay extra for Buccara. See, look, the Black Bay. I like these Black Bays. Look at these Black
Panda
Bays
chronograph
here.
looks pretty good.
I like these. This is steel. The Black Bay. This is a 36. I got to tell you what, that could be a winner. Look at this. 4,000. That's Aussie dollars. That's not US. So 3,000 US. 36.
Looks like the
This could be a very good Explorer alternative.
Yeah, exactly. This is
I actually like it. And I think in the 36 mil, it'd be a good size. It'd be a good
That's
size.
too small.
No.
For me,
Too
40 millimeters and up is it.
Black Bay 58 bronze. Look at that. That could be a winner. I got to tell you what. I also like the chrono. What do you think of the chrono? The Panda.
Chronos look hot.
I prefer the Monte Carlo, but do you like the Monte Carlo? See, I reckon you could easily build a Tudor collection.
Yeah, but aren't these all Rolex knockoffs?
What the fuck are
no,
these?
not even close.
Are ugly. These are ugly, right? The black. Where's the sports watches? This is what I want. I want the Monte Carlo. These are absolutely a gorgeous creature.
Yeah, classic, right, Archie? Monte Carlo.
Look at that. $6,000. Two red chrono.
The Monte Carlo is classic, right?
Archie,
Yeah,
I thought the reason that you got rid of your Tudor is because you ran into somebody with a nice watch and you felt embarrassed because you just had a Tudor on.
No, let's just rephrase that. No, I didn't feel embarrassed. He had a 70,000. Look, to be honest with you, never be embarrassed about having a Tudor on. Tudor is a great watch. Okay.
Yeah, you said you did.
It was just for one moment. I'm looking for content. I gotta invent shit. You know what I mean? Realistically, I think Tudor is amazing quality.
But why did you sell your Tudor?
I sold the Tudor because I already had the Submariner. I had the Submariner, and I wouldn't wear the Sub because I'd be wearing the Tudor. Wear the fucking Rolex, big boy.
It's about the collection.
Look, Archie buy and sell, he upgrade a lot of watches. For example, they had an amazing solid gold Submariner. I think that he missed this watch a lot, but he needed the money to buy something else. So this is the way it is. It's not like he can afford to buy and not sell nothing, right?
I'm actually wearing the Sub today because, you know what? Watches are for wearing. Don't just safe queen this crap.
Archie, I wear my James Cameron, and the reason I'm getting the 41 millimeter Sub is because I always felt my 40 millimeter Sub was a little bit small. And,
I got to be completely honest with you. I don't think you need that. If I were you, me and Marcelo were saying, why don't you get a GMT or an Explorer? Man, I reckon for you, Explorer 2. Get an Explorer. Fuck the GMT. Marcelo, fuck the GMT.
Yeah, Explorer 2
he's complaining about size. Get a 42 mil.
Exactly.
Explorer 2, man. You've already got, let me say this to you, Mike the Snake. You've already got the best. You got a chronograph, the Speedy. You got a Pelagos, that's a diver. You got a Deep Sea, that's the ultimate diver. Get a fucking Explorer 2, 42 mil. You've got chronograph. You got divers. You have got a GMT. Man, that is winner chicken dinner.
I'll consider it.
And it's cheaper and easier to get. It's cheaper and easier to get. It's going to be about 12,000 instead of 16.
And you say they're 42 millimeters?
42 mils, because you were complaining about size.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds like another option. I will actually.
Let's face it. Do you really need another diver when you've already got the Deep Sea? The Deep Sea is the ultimate diver. The Palagos, that's in titanium. I understand. That's a different sort of dive. You got enough divers.
Does the Explorer have
Sirocco-
any complications?
Sorry?
Does the Explorer have any complications?
No, Explorer 2 is a GMT. It's a second time zone.
Oh, okay.
It's exactly, my Explorer 2. It's like a GMT, except it's got a fixed bezel.
Okay.
And let's be honest
okay.
there, the amount of drugs you've done, you don't need a rotating bezel, man. Let's just
Yeah.
keep it still.
Simple, exactly. Actually, what you would recommend them? The polar dial or the black one?
Whatever he can get. Don't get, man, this is the silly thing. So many people say to me, oh, what should I get? What should I get, man? You know what? Whatever you can get. Rolex, beggars can't be choosers. It's the deal. By the way, Sirocco sales, fuck, that looks sexy. Look at that. Yachtmeister with white dial. You would think, fucking beautiful. Look at that. That is beautiful.
Nice.
This is nipple dial?
Nice.
This is nipple dial?
No. This is a Yachtmaster 2. Yachtmaster 2.
No,
Yeah,
it's the
Yachtmaster 1.
2,
Yachtmaster
no,
1. This is the
It's the one, yeah. Not the Yachtmaster 2.
solid gold bezel. Solid gold bezel.
Solid gold bezel.
The nipples came out in the 80s. They were 80s on the the sub, and they had a nipple dial GMT as well.
Yeah.
This is a 2011.
Yeah, the Yachtmaster came out in the 90s.
Okay.
So
Sirocco,
they
this
never-
look amazing.
It does. Because it's also got the solid gold bezel.
Yep.
The bezel is solid. Man, that's a fucking sexy watch.
And do you know something? It doesn't, when you wear it, it doesn't just jump out and, it's not ostentatious like some of them.
But let me ask you something. Actually, this is interesting because it's a 18 karat yellow gold, and you already have it for a while, right? Does the gold become more? Let's say, did the gold patina in a way? Do you feel that they changed comparing to when you got it new that time? Do you see that?
Well, it's two-tone, Marcelo. It's not solid gold yellow.
Give me a second, and let's compare two different watches, which are the same model but two different watches. I'll be back.
No worries. I got to tell you, Mike, you don't need the Submariner. Get a Explorer 2, man. I got to tell you, man, that would be so damn cool. Rolex Explorer. Let me just bring that up on the screen for you, man, so you can understand what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That is going to be a winner chicken dinner. Look at that, Mike. Mike, I'm bringing it up on the screen for you now. Look at this. Winner. Look at that, Mike.
Super chat.
Oh, that.
This is an ugly watch.
Hey, you just keep out of it.
You know what?
It's not an ugly watch, man.
Archie, a black dial?
Archie, maybe it's right by picture. You need to see that in person. The truth is, you need to see that in person.
The black dial is even cheaper. You can also look at that. That's the 242 mil. Look at that. How could you not love that? Is that ugly? Tell me this, Vac man. Is that black one ugly or not?
If it wasn't a Rolex, you'd say it's ugly.
No, Ryan Vlogs Life, $2. Your views on Tudor Black Bay. We did that one there. And there was another super chat, super chat. SR Bell, $2. AC, does Sirocco have dentures? Who cares, man?
Does the Explorer
I love the man.
2, does the Explorer 2 come with the special buckle, the same as the Submariner?
No, it doesn't have the glide lock, but it has actually got a half link. It does push out a half link.
That's another thing I fell in love with about the new sub was that buckle.
Yep. Okay, look at this here. Da-da-da-da. Holy shit.
Man.
Look at this. We have got the steel with the blue, and we've got the two-tone with the white. I got to tell you, Sirocco.
So the Yachtmaster, the numbers stand proud, right?
Yes, and it's a platinum bezel on the steel. It's platinum bezel.
And the numbers stand proud. They're not sunk into the bezel. They stand proud.
No, they stand
correctly?
very proud.
They're
Very
proud, yeah.
proud. Very,
That's
very
cool.
proud.
Probably impossible to refinish.
Here we go. Manfred, Miami, £8 to mute Marcelo for 30 minutes. I'm sorry, Marcelo. We're just going to mute you. Thank you. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So that'll come good at 11. I'm just
What's
making a
that
note.
there?
Man, that's fucking.
That's the Yachtmaster 40.
Did you buy those new or pre-owned?
No, I bought the Yachtmaster 40. Came from our friend Co in Sydney.
Oh, which one?
Furia.
The two-tone or the steel?
This one here.
Yeah, they're both 40s. They're both Yachtmaster
They're both
40.
40. And this one here I got in April. I happened to be in Brisbane. Just had to return this one to Rolex because the date got stuck.
Oh, I see.
So I got a warranty repair, and when the day it came back, I went into your friend Ronnie's and traded my Explorer 2 in for this one.
Holy fuck.
Wow.
And I love both of them, but this one just pops. Beautiful.
Air King Sargon, $5.
Those are
Who
beautiful
are your
watches.
preferred leather strap vendors? I got to tell you, for leather straps, I got to be
Very
honest with you.
appropriate for you being on a yacht.
Yes, it is. He's on a beautiful vessel. I got to tell you, my favorite vendors for straps, I would say, look, if you want a custom strap, Aaron Bespoke. Beautiful. If you want something already kind of made in some nice colors, you can't put a leather strap on a Rolex because the no-holes case, I would just leave bracelets. I would put straps on Speedies. I would put straps on, you got to have a special watch. I would say try Theo and Harris. He's got some beautiful, I love his straps. Showcase watches, £1.80. Love Sirocco. Look like an extra from Pulp Fiction. Yeah. I tend to agree with that there. I got to tell you, man, Sirocco, your life is pretty good, isn't it? Look at this. Your life, you're on a
Can't complain
boat.
too much.
I think you
You're on
muted
a
the wrong
boat.
person here.
I got to tell you. Now, Mr. Tudor, how are you going? You were really keen on, how many tutors do you have, Mr. Tudor?
I own 11 tutors.
11.
Wow.
What do you have? Tell me what. Let's go through them. I want to hear this. I want to hear that. Let's go.
Okay, I have the Black Panda
The
on
black
bracelet.
Nice. Very
panda,
nice.
Black Panda.
Match,
that's the
you
new
got
one.
to mute.
I'm sorry, the
Ethan.
Black Chrono. Black Chrono on
I
bracelet.
got to mute who?
Oh,
Ethan. It's very loud jazz music in the background.
Okay, there we go.
And I think we may have missed one super chat from. Sorry, hang on. About the dress. Did we do the dress shirts question? Divine.
Do you have dentures, by the way, Sirocco? Nothing personal. Whoops, he's muted. Sirocco, you don't have mute. Oh.
Yeah.
You have
No.
dentures? Okay,
No,
so
I've got to go and see a dentist. I've been waiting for the borders
you
to
want a
open
good
up.
dentist? I can give you a good dentist.
I'm going to Bali and I'm going to have implants and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, you're having implants? That's expensive.
I'm going to get the whole job done
Why?
because my teeth have been fucked all my life.
Okay. I thought you got nice teeth.
No.
What watch are you
If
holding,
I had good
Rocco?
teeth, I'd be just too perfect.
Yes.
What watch
No,
are
a
you
bit of
holding,
show and
Rocco?
tell.
Let's
I'm
do
sorry?
the show and tell. Look at
What
this.
watch are
Look
you
at,
holding there?
it's Submariner. He's got
Oh,
a Submariner.
see,
Look at the sub. That's the
that's a
40
maxi
mil.
case.
That's the
That's
40
the
mil,
maxi-
116610LN.
Yeah, that's a maxi
Beautiful.
case.
And
The Aquaterra. I love that lined
Right there.
dial. Don't you love that lined dial? And
It's
that's
beautiful.
leather or rubber? Leather or
this
rubber
is
strap?
that rubbery type stuff.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. I don't wear it when it's hot,
Mm-hmm.
but because it does stick.
Yeah.
I've never worn a rubber strap ever.
Yeah. I actually went in to buy a I was in what the hell they called on the Gold Coast, Archie? Monards.
Monards.
And I went in, I was looking in the window looking at a Speedy, and this girl was cleaning the window that only just opened, so I went in and had a look and tried the Speedy on, but I didn't like it.
Okay.
You know, if without these I can't see anything.
So
yeah, tell me about it, Sirocco. That's
Yeah.
not a good thing, is it?
yeah,
By
no,
the
but I'm going to
SR
buy a
$2. Does Sirocco
crap his pants
crap
when he
his
oh,
pants when he
me.
can't? I don't know, man. I don't
I
know.
don't know. I'm usually
gotta-
pissed when that happens.
Yes, yes. Did you see that? Let me say that. You know that guy, Farmer Joe. He's
Yep.
been he's a bit narky at times. Okay.
Yep.
He's in his 20s. He's going to lose his eyesight by 35.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, if you had $10 million, would you give up your eyesight for $10 million? I don't think it's worth it. Do you?
Oh,
No.
hell no. Hell no.
No.
Not that you could do that swap. Not that you can do that swap. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It's kind of life is. I think the senses, sight is such an important sense.
Any of your
isn't it?
senses.
Life's too short, Archie, and you know, fucking money doesn't mean that much, really. I mean, it's nice when you got it, but
Yes.
fuck me, your eyesight's more important than anything.
Archie, I just bought my Pelagos and my Speedmaster just recently because I didn't have enough money to buy my Rolex.
But you've already got the deep sea. What more do you? That's the ultimate Rolex. What are you talking about, Mike?
Well, that's the big chunky show-off Rolex, and then the Submariner is
Hey,
what
Doc,
I used to have.
how are you?
Just
How's
to
it going,
replace
gentlemen?
My old collection.
Hey, man, it's fantastic. We're just on the boat with Sirocco. We're on the boat with Sirocco.
Hey, Doc.
Nice cigar, Ethan. Nice. I'm trying to get the cigar smoke out of my office. Fuck. I tell you, there's a good reason why you shouldn't smoke inside. You know that?
Yeah, I got the windows open.
Hey, what the heck happened to green room?
I don't
Sirocco.
know. Sirocco is so cool there, man. Green room's back.
So
back.
is
Oh, fuck,
is
we fell out
Marcelo
again.
billionaire?
Sorry, what was that?
I lived on a
Marcelo what?
42-foot yacht for some time years ago, and I loved the hell out of it. I learned to sail, and it was the best. It was the best.
Yeah.
I've considered living on a boat. You know, giving up the land altogether. I could do that very easily.
It's a good life. I've loved it. I had 10 years on my 35-foot yacht, and I've had 2 years on this one.
You're
muted, Mark. Archie, you're muted.
You can get Rivieras cheap, Mike, as well in America.
There's a.
You want a mahogany barrel
Am I
back.
muted?
That's what you want. No, it's all cool. You're not muted. You want a barrel back. You want to get one of those mahogany boats.
Yeah.
But me and Sirocco are bringing out a line of economy concrete boats.
We're gonna have. Well, let's build the Titanic first, eh?
Yes.
We got to do the Titanic. I think Sovron said he was going to invest in that.
I'll take a nice large fiberglass yacht with a good solid diesel engine and new sails. And
you know what, Mike? That could be
new
the perfect
equipment.
housing. How many feet would you need? What do you need to live on? 20 foot would be enough, Sirocco?
Some people do, yeah.
You don't need much.
You don't need much. I need a bit of space. You know, I did 35. I think is a good size.
Yeah,
And
if
if you're on your own,
sail,
if it's two of
You can
you,
tie a
sail,
dinghy at the back. You can put all your boxes in that dinghy.
yeah, they get a bit wet.
if you want to sail the open seas, bigger is better.
GB, $5. Dad wants to give me his 1987 16808 black nipple dial. He has never worn it, still has stickers. He said he only needs his 16808. Don't know what to do. He said, okay, I think you made a mistake there because that's the same reference, but it maybe you mean 16800. So the 16808 That's an interesting watch there. That is a 16808. Let's just bring this baby up. That's a Submariner. Submariner. 8
two-tone?
on the end is a yellow gold, solid gold. It would end in a 3 if it was two-tone. Two-tone,
Gotcha.
steel and yellow gold would be ending in a 3. So
That's a nice one.
That's a very nice one.
Archie,
Dad wants to give...
I'm going to leave you guys early. I love you guys all. I love Archie. I have to go to this dentist cleaning shit stuff.
No worries, man. We love you. Thanks for coming on. Thank you. You're good support.
I come
tomorrow.
Marcelo.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Goodbye, Marcelo.
Take it easy, Marcelo.
See ya.
Tell me this: if someone gave you a 16808, that's a solid gold Submariner nipple dial, black nipple dial. I don't know if you could wear it. Could you use it? I mean, it's so valuable. Well, when they say unworn, I think this is bullshit. Okay, when they say unworn, it's always been worn. I've never yet have found one of the. When you say unworn, I mean never ever worn. Then they send you a photo on their wrist. I mean, fuck me dead. You can't. Never worn means never, never, never on a wrist. Not
But
for
see, being it's coming from his dad, he's going to know whether it's really never been worn. He's going to know whether it was in a safe.
If it's still got the original plastic on it.
The thing is, that's not an everyday watch. Well, don't know what to do. You know what I would do, GB? Let me give you the advice. You paid the money. I would get it. That watch needs to be used as a special occasion watch. If you're going somewhere special, you can wear it. I wouldn't wear it as a daily. Do not wear it as a daily.
That's to be cherished because it's coming from his dad. I mean, crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear it as a daily.
Sure.
I would. Sirocco, tell me this. You've got your dad's watch. You've got your dad's... You got a pocket watch?
I've got a pocket watch.
And a date just. Don't you have a date just?
No, that's a... I've got a 1966 solid gold Oyster Perpetual, which is my dad's.
Okay. How do you... That's a fantastic thing to have. It was your dad's watch. Who are you going to leave these to when you go to the big boat in the sky?
When I go to the big boat in the sky, I think my nephew's going to do okay.
Very good.
There you go.
There is always a pontiff in Brisbane who runs a museum for that, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
My nieces and nephews will receive all of my riches.
That's fantastic. I got to tell you, that's an amazing thing. My dad, my family, I got my grandfather's watch here. It's a Sentinel, okay? It's about as good as that E-Guard that Snake pulled out. You know that E-Guard? This is kind of the equivalent. It's a piece of fucking shit.
Yep.
That's what it is. Piece of shit. That's all I got. That's it.
Hey,
That's all I got.
That was an impulse buy, Archie. I bought it just for the hell of it.
Got to be careful.
I have to agree.
Hey, I've got a shitter to show you. Hang on. I'll be back.
Yeah. Yeah, go and just get the shitter out there, Sirocco. How are you, Doc? Talk to me, Doc. What's going on?
Oh, I'm doing all right. You know, my father didn't wear watches because the metal irritated his skin. He had some sort of bizarre reactions to metal. But
that used to be common, but does stainless do that? Or what metal? Because a lot of these older watches, they used to be chrome. Remember chromed watches? I don't know if you...
I don't know if my father... because my father died when I was young, and I don't know if stainless was even a thing when he wore watches.
How old were you when he died?
I was 3.
Far out. That's pretty nasty.
Yeah, unfortunate. But my grandfather had a pocket watch, and we're trying to track it down because no one had interest.
Oh my God.
I can't see.
I've got one. I've got one to show you. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Look, Sirocco. Look at Sirocco's got there. Where did you get that from?
Yeah, I got the banger.
Tell us the story, Sirocco. What's the story with this Victorinox? Is it any good? What do you think?
I haven't worn it for a couple of years now, but it's been a good watch actually. It's it's a quartz, and I was out food shopping one day. I was in Runaway Bay, and I just happened to be looking in the window, and I had a stupid mate of mine with me, and he actually had one of these, like a chronograph. Oh my god!
That's a Zenith. That's not absolute garbage. It's a Zenith El Primero
That's okay.
automatic.
Yeah.
That's not garbage, Mike.
It's a super fake.
What?
Oh. I don't
It's
know
a
why you'd
super
fake
fake.
that model.
A
See,
super
I would
fake.
never pick that as a fake, because why the fuck would you fake that model?
It's like a fake VW Beetle.
It's actually pretty close to the real deal, but I'm gonna do a video of me smashing it because I will never wear this out of principle. And
How do you know? I mean,
I took it to my watch dealer. It's that close to the real deal. I mean, it's hard to actually tell.
God.
I took it to my I took it
And the
to my
best thing
jeweler.
about it is it's an ugly model. Zenith had so many fucking ugly
Yes,
models.
It's like
And
And-
there's so many things about this watch that the bracelet is chunky and crunchy.
I suppose the
And-
thing is, if it's an El Primero, it should be a high beat. You could listen to it and tell, couldn't you? Because they wouldn't be using a high beat movement in a fake, would they? They'd be using a seagull movement. You know, that's normally what they use there.
I mean, how much would that watch cost anyway? I mean, if
Probably
the
about $200 or $300, or maybe
no,
a little more.
no. How much does the authentic watch cost? We're talking maybe a
about
few thousand.
$15,000.
No, probably.
No.
Probably. It wouldn't be any more. It would probably be similar to say, like, you know, the classic tri-compact, you know, the 3-colored eye, 38 mil. That's what it would kind of be.
I couldn't help but
comparable
think
to.
it's less than that because it's a less desirable model.
Yeah, but I think it's from a time period when that was more trendy. It's kind of. So Rocco, you were in Rabina. I know Rabina. So you were in the shopping center.
Runaway Bay.
Runaway. Oh, okay. Runaway Bay, Cleveland, out there.
Yeah, I was down on the Goldie.
On the Goldie. And what happened? You bought the Victorinox, and what happened?
Yeah. I just happened to be. I was.
I'll start the diet tomorrow. Okay, I'll start tomorrow. Okay.
Why not? That looks all right. Actually, I wouldn't mind one of those. Yeah, I hadn't worn a watch for ages, and I thought, you know, I was looking in the window and went, yeah, I was looking at a
Victorinox is okay, isn't it?
Victorinox is okay. It's a beater.
It's okay. The big thing was, with this particular watch, I was in the Seychelles back in 2017, and I had to go up the mast of this catamaran. So I'm like 40 foot up in the sky, and I was wearing this thing, and I was doing my job, and just when I finished the work I was doing up there, I felt the watch slide on my wrist.
Oh, no.
It was kind of really weird. And a pin had come out of the bracelet.
Oh, shit. So what did you do?
Out of the link. And I just, as the little part of the link hit the deck, and I just managed to catch the watch as it was falling off my wrist. And I'm 40 foot up in the sky.
Now, if you fall off there, what do you do? Do you aim for the water, or what do you do?
You can't really aim. And I was on a catamaran, so they're pretty wide. If you fall off, you're going to break your neck.
You break your neck?
Yeah, or you break everything, I think.
Did you have safety ropes?
I think I did, yes. I think I did. I don't, it's not a thing I like doing very often. And I won't do it anymore, but I just happened to have to do it at that time. But no, I caught the watch on the way down. That was just
the thing
bizarre.
about boating, isn't it? You have to do it. You've got to fucking do it. You have to do
You've
it.
got to fucking do it. And I don't like heights. Yeah.
I don't mind heights. I don't like falling, though.
Well, you know, it's not the falling that kills you; it's the landing.
Yeah, it's the landing. You know, my jeweler told me that Breitling, their pins are they use very small, thin pins, and so their bracelets are more prone to breaking off, and that's one of the reasons he's not a fan of Breitling.
Yeah, I tend to. I know what you mean. You're right, because I actually had a I had, believe it or not, I had a Navi timer when one of the pins broke.
Yeah.
I
On a shark
sent it
mesh,
back
you
to
mean?
them.
On a shark mesh
clasp.
bracelet?
No, it was the 5 rows. 5 rows. It was a Navi timer.
Okay.
It
Well,
was
why
a
not
Navi
just
timer.
put a shark
Old Navi.
mesh on if you're worried about that?
No. It was just the original. No, because you don't want to. It just came
Oh,
with
I forgot. You guys don't like modding. Sorry.
No. But I sent it to Breitling. Guess what? They fixed it for free. Rolex would never fucking do that.
No.
What would happen if you just put it on leather?
No, but the bracelet's worth $1,000 or something. The bracelet's worth big bucks.
My jeweler is better than Rolex. Any problem I have, I just take it to him. He'll fix any watch known to man, and only do what you want. He won't do extra or throw extra parts on like Rolex.
I got to tell you, Mike, I got to say, that's a nice collection there. I reckon that's a nice collection. Deep Sea, Pelagos, Omega Speedmaster, and then I would add the Explorer 2. Now, Sirocco, you said you didn't like the Explorer 2.
No, I don't know why.
What was wrong? White or black?
Black.
40 or 42?
40.
Oh, that's the older one. Okay.
Yeah. It was a 2011. Again, I got it from Ronnie.
If it's an aesthetics issue, why not add an Explorer 1?
I just...
No, I added a Yachtmaster 2.
Yeah,
Sorry, Yachtmaster 1.
I liked the watch, but I didn't love it. And I found I wasn't wearing it.
I meant for the snake. My Submariner just to replace the old one.
I'm really looking forward to getting my bluesy.
You're really looking forward. It's a while away, isn't it?
I won't be over there until probably April, May next year.
Man, that's fantastic. We're opening up in Australia, guys. We're not opening in November, but Sydney is opening up.
Sydney's opening up next week.
Yes, that's amazing.
As is Melbourne,
I think. It's a matter
I think.
of staying tuned to see if that really happens.
I don't care about Brisbane, whether it opens up or not. I'm going to, because I'm going to be away from the country for so long, I don't really give a shit. I'm going to fly off to Mexico and I'll leave Brisbane and fly down to Sydney, and then fly to LA, and then Cancun.
Because we can still go to Sydney, can't we? Just that we can't come back. That's the problem.
We can't come back. And that's not until, I think they're saying, December.
What kind of rule is that? So they say you can leave, but you can't come back?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like the Hotel California.
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Check out anytime you want. You can never. Okay. Well,
never leave.
I don't understand that logic.
Sirocco, you're going down to Sydney, and man, it's I got to tell you, man, that's fantastic news. You're getting out of the country.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing the girlfriend. That'd be good.
Yeah.
And it's been 2 years since I've been able to travel. I'm going to have a mate of mine look after it.
Yep.
I'm going to organise it all next month when I go home.
Yeah, beautiful. Does anything happen when you're not there, or like it basically just looks after itself?
It looks after itself. It's plugged into power. Empty the fridges. It doesn't matter if the beer's cold or warm when I'm away.
Yes.
Yeah, just if a cyclone comes along, I just get my mate to look after the boat, lift it out, do whatever he wants to do to make sure the boat's safe.
Yes.
Freaking helicopter again.
That sounds fantastic. That's the life. What more do you want in life, hey? That's fantastic news. Doc, how are you?
I want this helicopter to go away.
That's some rich bastard on a Riviera, is it?
No, it's a care flight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. They've been messing around here for a couple of days. I don't know what they've been doing. Some exercise, I guess, with Coast Guard.
Yeah. That's exactly right. Doc, how have you been, Doc?
I've been well, and happy birthday again.
Thank you, man.
Hope
Any
you're.
additions to your collection?
I'm looking at some major purchases. I won't go into details on air because
Yeah.
that usually screws
People-
it up. But
Yes.
I'm looking at some major purchases. That's all. I'm debating about which of the major purchases I should say. You know, when you start buying stuff for over 50 grand, I mean, you know, it's really hard to pull the trigger.
Just very quickly, I missed a super chat. Divine Insurgent, $5. Arch, you have a nice set of dress shirts. Can you recommend any? Look, I gotta tell you, man, I got some very good guy. This actually is a Thailand shirt. This isn't the greatest one, but I got my good shirts are from Herman Sows. Herman Sows. He made those. I got to be honest with you. If you're not a perfect size, you're better off to get tailor-made. And overseas in Bangkok or Singapore or Bali, you can get so much nice. Just don't go for the cheapest. Get better material. And I like them. I like them. But Sirocco, you just like the singlets on the boat. Whatever you go with. You know, they don't have to.
Singlets or not. And at night time, when I go over go for a drink, I just put a t-shirt on.
100%. What's wrong with that?
Very rare that I have to dress up.
Yes.
In fact, I don't even own a pair of shoes.
There you go.
You don't own a pair of shoes?
No.
That's the life.
So you go barefoot with your tuxedo, is what you're saying.
Hang on.
I guess that is what he's saying.
It is. Look at this.
Not quite. I've got to show, because if I say the Australian, if I say thongs, we know what the American's going to think.
Yes. Look at that. Oh, that's all you've got is a pair of thongs.
About 2 pairs of those.
That's all you need. You're on a boat. What more do you need?
Exactly.
You got flippers, but haven't you? got flippers, haven't you?
I got flippers. Yeah.
You know, some people in this country wear tennis shoes with their tuxedo, so there's nothing wrong with wearing sandals. Nothing wrong.
I think thongs and a tuxedo is probably not right.
Yeah, that's the way to go there. I tell you what, it's been a great show. We got some great guests on there. Look, it takes some time, Sirocco. Did you think the start was a bit bumpy? I'm glad you came on. You could see I was sinking faster than a...
I missed the beginning, to be honest, because I was doing stuff. But I came on and yeah. What's Ethan doing? What's he up to there?
He's marking some stuff for his classes. He's a teacher. Ethan is a teacher.
Right.
And he's doing that. I think he's a little bit lost, Ethan. You know, he's got the vent cleaning business, right? The chimney cleaning, the vent cleaning.
Yep.
And he's also doing a bit too many things. So maybe he should focus on his vent cleaning business. It's hard to say because he likes the teaching.
Well, I agree. If you're starting a business, in my opinion, and this isn't a criticism, but if you're starting a business, you need to focus on the business.
Well, I'm not starting it. My business has been an LLC since 2007.
Well, okay, but I think you said it hasn't been going that great.
It goes as good as I want it to go. I
Okay.
I don't like doing it every day. You know?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. But if you want to make money out of something, out of a business or whatever, you've got to focus on that one thing.
It sounds also like, you know, sometimes people who are into teaching, if they're good at it, they really are doing. I mean, there's so many teachers who just go on autopilot and they don't really care. So
yeah, no, it's rewarding. You know, the duct cleaning is nice to convey.
Sometimes, and then
rewarding too.
I got to tell you, it's a very tricky thing. Sometimes, you know, life can be a bit shitty there. It's we all want to have the big boat and lounge around like Sirocco, but not many of us are cut out for it, unfortunately.
I think I'd go crazy, man. I'm always busy. I don't know.
You're
a
busy,
boat
aren't
like
you,
that will
Sirocco?
keep you busy.
I keep myself busy.
Yeah, you keep
You know,
busy
at the
all
moment
time.
I'm in the marina. On Wednesday, the weather's looking pretty good, so I'm going to head out to Great Keppel Island.
It's been a bit choppy lately, hasn't it? We've had some bad weather, haven't we?
Been crap the past few days. It's been absolute, and everyone I speak to is saying the same thing. This year has been a really weird year, but it's looking like we might get a few calm days where I can go out, I can just drop the anchor, bob around, maybe go ashore and have a beer on the island, or just what I usually do, to be honest, is I sit and read a book.
And it sounds to me like Sirocco has had plenty of time in his younger years to experience the frustration of hustle and bustle, and now he's relaxing.
Oh God, I don't miss it at all, Mark.
What are you reading, Sirocco?
At the moment, nothing. It's too busy. I save my books, and it's only fiction shit. You know, it's like watching a movie just to escapism.
I'm reading Anna Karenina right now. I'm getting toward the end of it.
Righto.
Very cool. Very cool. It's an interesting thing there. It's I got to tell you guys, I was kind of looking at what I'd like to do. I love a bit of travel. I think later on, once the kids are a bit older, man, I want to live overseas. I don't want to live in Oz forever. It feels a bit trapped here. I feel a bit trapped. I'd like to explore Japan a fair bit. I don't know what it is, but one thing about Asia is as soon as you land at the airport, everything smells different temperature, different everything. And
I've got a friend that's moving to Thailand, and he's establishing himself there, and I have the invite to go and live with him, and or he'll set me up if I decide to move there.
What would you do there? What would you do? That could be a good idea.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been given the invite.
Whenever people tell you they're going to set you up, I don't know. I don't think I would read too much into that.
This is a lifelong friend. He was married. He was married there, and his wife passed away. He moved back, and he's going back, and he's going to reestablish himself. I think he's planning on opening a bar.
I don't think that's a good idea. I think a lot of people have lost money in bars, but hey, he's got to do what he wants to do. He should just take the expat.
He wants you to come be his free labor.
I agree with Ethan. It's always nice to. It's always nice to have a backup when someone says, "I'm going to set you up." It's always
what are you
nice
wearing
to have
there,
a backup.
Sirocco? That's your sub. Your sub looks very cool on your wrist there, Sirocco. That looks very, very cool. 40 mil Mac.
Very nice.
That's a beautiful watch.
Archie, I will consider the Explorer 2. When the time comes, I will definitely consider it. I will try it on. And I will definitely do that before I purchase my sub.
Guys,
good idea.
Real quick, there's a fragrance of the night.
And I'm gonna check out now.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Thanks for you coming on, man. Much appreciated. I want to do a car show with you. I'll give you a few days' notice, okay?
It sounds great. Otherwise, I'll be on probably every night.
No worries, man.
I love your show.
Hey, no worries, man. That sounds great. Good, we got the mic fixed up and the camera's looking really good.
Yeah.
The
Sorry for being
footage is
depressing in the beginning.
Hey, that's okay, man. That's okay. No worries. It's how it goes. We're gonna try.
Can I reply to a comment I've just read in the chat?
Sure, please do.
Teslawitz.
Yes.
I have 2 Yachtmasters.
All right. I will see all you guys later.
Thank you,
Cheers,
Mike.
Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Take it easy, Snake.
Thank you. Goodbye.
I got to tell you there, Sirocco, your Yachtmaster looks amazing on your wrist.
I love them
think
both.
the white dial. I mean, the thing is, would a blue dial two-tone be the best of both?
I'll let you know when I got my bluesy.
Well, I suppose you got some variation. You got variations, haven't you? Got some very nice.
I've got a bit of a theme. I've got a steel, steel yacht master, and I've got a steel subby, and then I have the two-tone yacht master, and I have the two-tone bluesy.
Yeah.
You know,
I think solid gold's a bit too douchebaggy.
I think solid gold is way too douchebaggy.
Unless it's white gold. White gold is kind of, you know, I think, but you know what? I think in your case there, a two-tone and a steel, what a great combo. What a beautiful combination.
Yep.
Can't go
I'm not
wrong
sure
with that.
pure gold works well on a yacht. I mean, I'm just thinking, you know, needs to be a little more rugged for a yacht.
Well, it's not something you wear every day. I mean, my everyday watch is my subby.
Here we go. Absolute board, $2. Is short man syndrome? Is short man syndrome real? What do you think, Doc?
I'm not sure what that question's about, but it's obviously a real thing. What's he talking about?
Well, it's an important topic.
You guys were talking about it before I came on or something?
Yeah, I just said in the opening there, I just said, look, I was disappointed that the old crew didn't even say happy birthday, Parniff. And I sort of said, maybe it's because...
are they hooked up with, like, watch companies now or something?
Who knows? Who cares? Who cares?
Well, why didn't they? So. Why do you think they didn't say happy birthday at least? I mean, that would have been at least.
I did so much for their birthday. I did so much for their fundraisers and everything, and they couldn't even say happy birthday, Arch. It's just short man syndrome, I think. Short man syndrome.
They take things too seriously.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Sirocco, I got to tell you, man, you're living the dream on the boat. No problems. Everything's going great. You just you don't create. You don't have problems. You just have.
Don't need drama in my life.
No, that's exactly it. Exactly.
And NATO's just made the comment there in the chat. Don't dwell on it, Arch.
Yeah.
You know, there's no point. Doesn't get you anywhere.
No.
That's true for everything.
That girlfriend who said the boat's too claustrophobic.
Well, she was a fucking nut anyway.
Yeah. Where did you find her?
Oh God, how did I can't remember. She lived in Noosa.
Okay.
There was a time I had a lot of my mates starting to call me a squirrel.
Okay.
Because you know what squirrels do.
Nuts? You were collecting nuts, were you?
I was collecting nuts. You got it.
Yes. I see. Got you.
But I'm sure when you meet women, I'm sure they ask about where you live or whatever, and you tell them you live on a yacht, right?
I tell them I live on a boat. Yeah.
So how can somebody be claustrophobic, but they know you live on a boat? Like, I don't get it.
Because she was a nut, and for some reason we got on great, and then literally it was like someone flipped the switch, and she just shut up, and then we finished.
I found that a lot of these really nutty women, everything you're interested in, they're interested in. Everything you say, they laugh and have a joke, but it's all fake. They just
she was love bombing you,
or whatever it is,
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So she was on your boat, and she was cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And then suddenly she wasn't. Go figure.
I think I know what was going on.
But you didn't really care, Sirocco, did you?
I didn't give a shit. I did not give a shit. This is a long time ago now.
I think she was testing you. She was testing your love for her.
I think she was just,
nuts.
To be honest with you, she was a bit of a money grabber.
Well, I see.
I would assume that she was testing to see if you were willing to give up your boat. If you were willing to give up your boat for her.
Why would he give up his boat? He wouldn't give his boat up for anybody.
I've been married twice. I don't need another one.
Well, I'm just saying sometimes there's a test about, do you really love me? And if you really loved her, you'd give up your boat. That's all. I'm just simplifying it.
You can't give Doc, that's just lunacy. No man would give up
I
his
didn't
boat
say-
for a woman.
That's,
I didn't-
that's
Doc,
beta talk.
Doc, that's
I
going to
didn't-
have very bad consequences asking that sort of question.
I didn't
What
say it was
sane man
no.
would...
No. I didn't say it was sane. I'm just saying, I know I've been there. I'm just saying that it's like a test question. That's all.
Yeah, I think by the time she said it was claustrophobic, things had deteriorated just a little bit too much, shall we say?
I like that national park in Noosa. You know that national park
Yeah.
near the
Yeah.
beach there. That's
Near, what's it, Alex? What's it, Alex Beach? Not Alex. What's that beach?
nude beach on the other
That's
end.
the nude beach. That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to think what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah. You know. 'Cause
Where the cops go down, they get on their little ATV and they go down there and they patrol the beach and they bust anyone who's walking around in the nude. If you're a guy, if you're a chick,
Yeah.
it is not illegal. If you're a guy, it is illegal in Queensland.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
As long as
Willful
you got a thong on.
exposure.
Speaking
That's a
of
good
thongs,
law.
if you had a thong on, it wouldn't be illegal, would it?
If you have a thong on, you'd be okay. But they call it, the charge is willful exposure. And that's only for a guy, not for a woman.
That's a good law. You guys, I didn't realize you guys were so smart down there.
It's the only state in the country that makes nudist beaches bloody illegal.
I'm agreeing with Ethan. That's actually a law in the right direction. I'm agreeing.
Yeah,
There's-
I might go there for vacation. Knowing that.
There's koalas in that forest. You know that forest. There's
There's
koalas.
koalas, there's snakes, there's everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I got to tell you, that's a really, I haven't been there for years. I remember I spent a week at Noosa, and this was when I was late teens, and I was listening to the Shantuzis. That's how how long ago it was. Was that early 90s, 1990, I think it was. Oh my God. Guys, I'll be back in one moment. I'm just taking a quick toilet break. I'll be back.
There we go. A bit late today, Arch.
I thought
yeah.
I missed it already.
He's about half an hour late today. Must have been a late breakfast.
It's probably been a crazy birthday weekend.
I think so.
Indeed. So you're not really getting any more watches, right? Green Room is actually a very quiet guy,
isn't he?
But
no, I'm not buying any more. I've got 5 Rolex now, Doc. I don't think I need any more. 5 Rolex, 1 Omega. I'm looking at maybe.
Once you pick up the bluesy, that's it.
That's it. It's bought and paid for, and in my sister's safe. And I was on the wait list in the UK for 3 months when we got the phone call saying, "Is India still want it?" And I said, "Here's the money now." So yeah, I've never seen one in real life. I own one. I can't wait to get it.
You'll love it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's going to be. I've got a lot of traveling to do before I get over to the UK. So yeah, I'll be in Mexico in January and February, the States in March and most of April, and then the UK for a month, and then France, Germany, and Spain after that, and then back here. That's the plan so far.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Sounds like that'll work well. Yeah.
Yeah, hoping so.
And you're not a chronograph guy, so.
No, I can't see them.
Yeah, the modern ones.
Without these things, I can't see. In fact, I can barely see the computer screen now.
You know, it's interesting you mentioned that. I was considering getting a Speedmaster, which I had one and it got stolen. And I don't have a modern Daytona. I have the vintage ones. But I picked up a Breitling 765, which is their Type 20. In fact, actually, it was before the Breguet Type 20. But anyway, It's the one watch I can see without my glasses. It is actually amazing in that regard. It's become one of my favorites because I can put it on and I don't have to worry about do I have my glasses on or not. I can see the time.
Right.
And it's a chronograph, but it's different because it doesn't have the chronograph scale, so everything's big on the dial because they don't waste the dial with all that. So you've just got the numbers and you've got the hands.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
a great watch. Yeah. The youngsters don't have to worry about that so much. It'll come to them eventually.
Yeah, I was probably in my late 40s before I started wearing glasses, and it was kind of really weird. I used to read a lot, and it suddenly started to notice that things were getting a bit blurry.
Well, that's just the natural state when it comes to the lens. The lens solidifies. Well, the lens solidifies as you get older. Like a lot of things in the body, right? You lose elasticity, so the lens becomes harder. And at least my optometrist was explaining to me that's the reason why everyone, as they get older, they end up needing reading glasses.
They say you can do exercises to strengthen your eyes.
You can do exercises to strengthen the visual acuity in terms of whether you're 20/20 or not. But in terms of being able to read up close, you really have to be able to manipulate the lens. And once you get to age 50, the lens starts to stiffen. So almost everyone ends up needing reading glasses.
Are you 50, Doc?
Yes, sir.
No, you don't sound 50.
Oh, thank you. What do I sound like?
I don't know. You sound like 40.
Exactly. Oh, well. Suddenly I'm like Jack Benny. You shaved a couple of years off. That's great. Well, I'll take the compliment any way I can get it. I'll take the compliment any way I can get it.
People told me I looked young for my age when I was 1. They thought I was 0.
Have we got any gamblers here? Would you ever put $100,000 on a roulette wheel, Doc?
No.
I have to say that I've never knowingly gambled. So the closest I've come to gambling, well, unless you call poker gambling, I guess I've played poker for fun.
Yes.
The most I've ever won playing poker is a few $100s, so I'm not playing for big money.
Yes. Yeah. No, I think the problem is that you win, then you get addicted to it. You think it's not really easy money.
You know who used to be part of your crew that was a gambler, right?
Who's that?
The Tingler.
Oh, yeah. Did he gamble much?
I don't know about the frequency, but the volume was pretty high.
I see. Jeez. I haven't heard from him. What the hell is he up to, that guy?
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I know, Canada has this lockdown business going on and all that, but, Tanzil seems to be surviving just fine.
Exactly right, guys. Guys, we got 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go, and the super chats have been very few and far between. What's happened to the super chats there, Sirocco?
I think every time I come on, your chat stop.
Well, I was going to say I'm ratings poison, so it could be me.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I got to tell you, it's all cool. We just provide the entertainment.
You know who I think we should blame?
Who's that?
The quiet one, Green Room.
Green Room.
He's quiet.
What's he doing there?
And that's the problem.
I don't know. He just seems to be. Hello, Green Room.
He's not even there. He went to 7-Eleven.
He's not on mute. That's the interesting thing. He's not on mute, but
he's in another room watching TV.
Yes,
Now he's on mute.
I just did that. I did that.
You did that.
Yeah, no, it's who knows? Who knows what's going on?
And he's
I
got a
gotta tell
different
you,
background. He's not
we're
really
trying to-
green anymore.
We're trying to get some new things happening. Mike's an interesting guy there. He's very got a bit of an interesting story. Some nice watches.
I don't
So-
mean it in a bad way.
Yes.
I mean it in a nice way. He kind of reminds me of, he's sort of the Reverend Jim of the channel.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? The old show Taxi?
Yeah. I understand.
If you
Look,
watched that show, a lot of wisdom
like that
came
guy.
from Reverend Jim.
I like Mike.
Yeah, and if you watch the show,
he reminds me of every guy that went through AA I've ever met. They
Right.
always want to talk about that shit, like
And-
all the stuff they overcame, which is cool. But it's like, I don't know. It's something that people that go through recovery, they always talk about it.
well, one thing I've noticed when I've talked to a few people who've gone through, especially the drug, a lot of interesting wisdom can pop out from that, that you only gain from that kind of experience.
Yeah,
Because they really have been to
because
hell
he
and
overcame it. I mean, the fact that he overcame it makes it all good.
absolutely.
You
I
know?
mean, they really have been to hell and back, because
Right.
most of them only make it to hell. And then
I
that's it.
really liked having Mr. Tudor on today. He was quite fascinating. Interesting guy. 11 or 12 tutors. And
That's a choice.
That's too many tutors.
Yeah, but that's a choice. I mean, he could have gotten something else instead of the couple of tutors. You know?
yeah, tutors. I think the tutors are very. I think they're kind of a, it's mainly the black bays that are very. Yeah, Sirocco, do you like tutors or not a tutor man?
I don't know.
Oh.
They don't jump out and say yes, buy me to me.
Even the Burgundy doesn't say that to you.
No, none of the ones I've ever seen. And I'm no expert on watches, as you know, and
Yeah.
if I see something, I like it. But I've never seen a Tudor that I particularly like.
Do you ever see many old seamen with subs on their wrist, vintage subs or thing like that, or in your travels, or not really?
Not really. I've only actually met. I've got a friend who's got a very nice boat, just bought a new one, and he's got a few Rolex.
Yeah.
He worked in the Middle East, and his wife actually told me that we were talking watches, and she said, in the Middle East, Rolexes are the gift to give.
Yes.
So you're in business, and he was pretty high up in business. That's how he got a lot of his watches, and these guys are super loaded. And the first time I had a drink on their boat, I sat down, and he went snap. We were wearing the same watch.
Oh, yes, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a winner's watch there. Mr. Tudor to you, $5. Drop the link. I'm not a Oompa Loompa. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Archie, you know what I think you should do for your channel?
What's that, man?
I think that you should try to get people who are in the watch industry that aren't YouTubers, that are actually
Look, it's
working
very
in the
tough.
watch
It's very tough. Let me tell you this. I had this guy from the UK. I did a few.
I'm back, Arch.
Hey, it's great to have you back, man. I had that guy from the UK who was a watchmaker, and he said to me, he goes, look, he's always very busy. He's really busy. And I said, yeah, look, I can work with you a bit. And he said to me, can we do it 6 o'clock my time? And I checked out the time. It was 3:30 a.m. my time. I said, no. I said, you know what? And I got to be honest with you, Ethan. I really can't be fucked asking anyone to come on to do a chat and a stream with me. I'm not that sort of person. I do my stream. If people come on, that's fantastic. If they don't want to come on, you know what? I don't fucking care.
No,
It's like that woman from Noosa Sirocco.
Yep.
I don't fucking care. You don't like the boat? Well, you know what? Here's your
Yeah.
panties back. I'll see you
That's
next
it.
time.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hey, here's your panties. Go and wash them.
You know, that's. I
Yeah.
mean,
What-
one of my.
What he's trying to
Sirocco-
say, Ethan, is sometimes he says things that aren't necessarily politically correct for the person that he has on the show.
Yeah, I know.
And I also, I don't want to
Nobody's
wake up at
involved anymore.
3:30 a.m. and do a show either. You know, that's just.
Would it be fair to say, Archie, and this is just an observation.
Yeah.
I started to talk about this the other day, but got distracted, whatever. Sometimes in the chat you go, oh, why aren't we talking watches? Well, I thought this was a watch channel, blah, 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 blah. Because you're talking cars or boats or cigars or fragrance or whatever. Now, for me...
Or Thermocoat.
Or ferroconcrete, yeah. For me, and I don't know if I'm off the mark here, but the clue is in the name, Archie Luxury.
Yeah.
Not Archie Watches, it's Archie Luxury.
Well, just the name is obnoxious. I think people come here for the obnoxious character more than
Oh, exactly. But, you know, it's not all just watches. Yes, there's watch talk, and that's your primary business. But it's, you know...
You know what you need to do?
The whole gambit of luxury.
You need to do some like video blogs where you go out into the world and just act obnoxious with your big
Look, I got to be honest with you. Look, I tell you honestly, sometimes, you know, everybody wants to give you advice. See, the thing is, you know, people think, hey, you need help, you're not doing well, but I might be doing okay. That's just the stick. I don't want to say I'm doing, you know what I mean? It's kind of just how the character is.
I feel
and I got to be honest with you. It's.
I'm just saying what I would like to see. I just say what I think would be entertaining.
No,
I'm not giving advice. I was just making an observation. And look, let's be fair. Archie is the OG. He's been here forever.
Yeah.
So he's and Ethan, this goes back to.
Well, if you have a cool character, you want to see that cool character in lots of different situations and see how they interact. Because Archie is a one-of-a-kind character, so we want to see him in different places.
But Ethan, the big thing is about it, as I said, Archie's been here an awful long time. What are we, 2008 or 9, Archie, something like that?
Yeah, 2009 is when I started.
Okay.
Man. It was a long time ago. You know?
Focused. He's focused on what he wants to do. And that's why he's successful. He's got the video blogs. He does his the watch reviews and, you know, your collection reviews, that sort of thing. Tells people if they're shitters or not, and you know, it's great. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
We need to make an Archie movie. We got to get you like sponsored.
I already made my own movie. I made my own movie. I already did that.
You need to go and have a look.
Type in Archie Luxury the movie. I've already done a 2-hour movie. Yes. And we got the Al.
But it is a great idea.
Rocco, we're going to get the first concrete boat, LB Mangles Part 3. You know.
Yeah.
That could be the next movie. Archie and Sirocco make their concrete boat.
Yes.
Well, we're going to do that. We need some investors first.
I'm going to wrap this baby up. It's been great having you guys on. Thank you so much, man.
Okay, Archie.
Love you so much. Great to see you. Look, we got one crew leaves, a new crew comes. You know what I mean? It always takes a little bit to settle the new guys in. It's never perfect from start, but, you know, I always have an open policy. You can come on, and I let anyone on. I don't really get fussy. So, guys, take care, and we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Take care.
Yeah.
A special call out to MJT in the comments and Bear.
And don't forget to thumb up, everybody. Hit the thumb up on the way out.
Like and subscribe and tell your fuckhead friends.
MJT, $31, Concrete Boat Fund. Later, gents. Thank you.
Later.
That's great, guys. It's all good there.